everybody, and welcome to another episode of Charismatic Mystery. Tonight we're playing the Modern Dogs. How you feel?
Hello.
Hello. Every time. Okay, what happened last time, gang?
Oh man, what happened?
I'm asking you.
Figured out I was possessed by Casimir's sister, whom he murdered and wanted to kill me to hurt Strahd.
And then realize that what we're doing to hurt Strahd would hurt him more than if she hurt Illyria to hurt Strahd. It's a chain of pain.
I did get stabbed with some weird sword.
No, just a...
Yeah, it was just a regular short sword that was just a little bit rusty. It was just, you know.
It was just a little rusty, and I'm definitely not having a permanent level of exhaustion or anything.
Yeah, well, that's the injury table. Oh, you went down, honey.
Yikes.
Tetanus.
Yeah.
She wasn't down for more than a round though, right? So she didn't lose souls.
Yeah, no.
I hope so, but yeah, apparently I do need to find a pretty decent healer, otherwise I'm screwed.
As the rest of us, honey.
You go to tie up some undead, but then
they don't want to be tied up.
And then they left and had like a thing with Asphodel.
They cordially invited her.
More or less, and told her that they will hunt her in even greater numbers should she not abandon her quest to kill Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tough shit.
Okay, alright. What else? Hamardia gets back soul.
Soul has a mother bone enough for everyone else who is not Hamardia.
We gotta protect them before
Illyria
they betray
tries
us.
to pacify Soul with sugar water.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a thing.
Didn't work.
Also, Illyria, you have a bit of a theoretical conversation with Casimir.
Yes, indeed, and it's more sort of confirmation that I can speak today, I swear. Illyria might indeed be experiencing some sort of memories from a past life more than just simple dreams.
Yeah. And then there was a long conversation between Nyx and Asphodel.
Yeah, who they be? Asking about the origins of these undead Argent purifiers and why they know Asphodel so well. And she's like, Momo.
Yeah, not even Asphodel knows.
No.
But you got to return the thing, so...
Yeah,
so that's
I mean, yeah. Which is weird. You know, like, return the thing or be hunted in greater numbers, unless she says, nah, I ain't gonna kill Strahd, which ain't gonna happen. So we're gonna find out how that's gonna go down.
Yeah. You talk about the bat mark in Asphodel's soul mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tinglings that you felt when she picked up Isaac's arm.
And the vision she got.
At the crossroads?
You know, yeah, at the crossroads, just out of nowhere. Boom, vision.
You tease Illyria that she was begging to get herself murdered. Illyria gets a little bit frustrated.
It wasn't Illyria. It was something inside Illyria that made Illyria look kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Look, that is very important to distinguish for Illyria.
Yeah, very.
She did.
She did.
Yeah,
definitely.
I know, but like that's something that like Illyria's like. I want to remind everybody that wasn't me.
Yeah, they were half teasing you, for sure. And Amartya again is like, is this really a good thing to trust the angry ghost? Is this something we should be doing?
Especially after she tried to do the same thing that Morgantha already did to
Yes.
them. She tried to use someone as to kill someone as proxy.
But Casimir is like, don't put my sister's name in your mouth unless you knew her when she was alive. And and then some hours later, you saw this ruined fortress on top of a hill. You wondered if this was it. Asvara smelled 26 undead, roughly, on top of the hill. Sol goes wee, goes to scout. And then it's confirmed that it's indeed a lizard with wings on top of the hill. And you wonder what to do. But you decide that to trust Asvara in her judgment that it's better to leave the necklace and drop off this delivery. And so we shall. Let's move over back to where we were. And I'm going to repeat the very, very nice little text that I had last time that is full of hard words.
Oh yes, Discount Strad, I remember him.
Discount Strad? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Don't call it that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean Grandmaster Fanghorn.
What? Horn god? And this is
Horn.
Grandmaster Snaggletooth?
Oh my god.
I'm still stuck on. Okay.
Wait,
Okay, so high above the river valley juts a quiet promontory upon which looms a sepulchral mansion. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. And perched atop a cube of granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon. Its wings tucked close to its body at the apex of the hill and is facing towards the large stone fortress in front of it. Standing like a statue himself is the familiar undead you met days ago on the road. His eyes are closed as he waits beside the granite dragon, as still and stiff as it is. And then out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by a howling of wolves in the woods below. But the howl stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remain of some long-dead thing smote upon the mountainside. Okay, what do you guys want to do? You just crest the hill with your wagon and your horses?
Asfada will point out the undead right there beside the granite dragon statue and say, well, here we are, and there he is. I
Yeah?
guess I should take the lead on this one.
Oops, sorry, I
think
muted.
so.
I said exactly that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We'll be looking to take your lead
Yeah.
whilst we are here, so don't be shy.
Oh, I didn't plan on that. And she'll make her way down to the to Grand Master Hornguard.
Yeah, right. You just walk a few meters away from where the road had crested up on the hill to this kind of circle right in front of the ruins. And as you're a few steps away from the undead, it finally opens up its eyes and rather calmly regards your approach with a simple but small nod.
Okay. Asphodel will get off her poor horse and approach him with another nod of acknowledgement.
He opens up his mouth. There's a wheezing sound. Tries to clear his throat. And tries again. Congratulate. Victory. Against brother, sister.
Those two I recently met. Correct.
Just home told me.
They also told me that if I don't give up your token, you'll still hunt us down. And once I do give up this token, unless I relinquish my desire to end Strahd, that you and your kin will only hunt us down in greater numbers. Is that correct?
From this kindness, I'll try to avoid you as long as possible. But Grand Master Horn God will send us against you, and in time you will die.
That is, unless I broker a deal with this Grand Master Hornguard, because quite frankly, I don't understand his purposes. Why would those of Argon Purifiers, which seemingly like yourself, would benefit a vampire like Strahd, unless it was different back then?
It's hard to remember. Hard to speak. But Chapel Master Sir Gwillem would want to speak to you. I am sure.
Then I hope he speaks well and clear. Very well and clear. And until then, I will be holding on to this token. Your token.
There's a furrowed brow and a hand that moves, like twitches towards a weapon. Why?
Why? Well, it's quite clear. Unless those two, brother and sister, explained it differently. As long as I hold this token for as far as I know, this Grand Master Hornguard won't send you in droves protect me or my companions. But if I do, it seems that a grand hunt towards all of us here, and she gestures to her party, will happen. But I guess this token is more than what it is, isn't it? If you're willing to fight for it.
My honor in your hand. It won't protect you or your companions for long. You are only protected as you fulfill this task.
And then afterwards,
Nothing will change unless you speak to Meulen or Master Horngard.
well, it won't change much for me, but it seems it will change for you if it is your honor in my hands. And if that is the will that continuously brings you back, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
Incorrect.
It was worth a shot. But I get to speak with this horn guard, regardless, correct?
I will escort you in hopes of reclaiming what was lost. And he turns towards the mansion with his eyes. But at that moment, in the same time, around the corner stumps two other armored undead from which you recognize. And once again, his hand starts twitching towards his weapon, but doesn't end up resting there. Instead, turns his head back to yours once more. Go on without me. I will slow them down.
How peculiar. And she'll go on without him.
Okay. And with strong steps, the undead heads to where they're standing, and they seem to be like walking around the building out of view together. So in the wagon, do you guys wanna what do you want to do?
I thought we would probably stay together.
Yeah, I thought you guys were behind us. I thought you guys were behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah,
I thought we're like all with Asphoda, but just letting her take the lead. Like, we're not gonna let Asphoda walk into like 26 undead alone.
Just double checking. I just double checking.
Like, we got Asphoda's back, okay?
Well, like really far away, but we got it.
Casimir looks at you all and kind of lingers a little bit in the wagon. Do you want me to protect the wagon, or do you think our horses is safe here?
I think it's probably better that you stay with the wagon and horse. And should you hear a high-pitched whistle, perhaps? A signal for, well, that an undead could not theoretically do. I don't know. Can an undead whistle? I've never really asked him.
Well, he'll probably
Let
hear
us
all
not
of the
dwell on
arcane
the
explosions coming off before he hears any whistle. If things go south, you know what I mean?
If you see a fiery bolt in the air, come swing by as fast as possible. And until then, take a load off.
All right. As you say.
Park the cart a little bit further away, so you're not exactly right here, so you're not a sitting duck, so to speak.
I
But you
could move them over on the lawn a bit, or bring them down the hill.
I'm going to go on the assumption that we have no idea how this is going to go. I don't even think Asphodel knows how this is going to go. This could turn out to be exceptionally violent. And if we have to make a quick escape, the last thing we want to do is leave you behind, not after everything you've been through.
If you would end your stories here, it was a pleasure to meet you. And I will bring your sad memory back to the Vistani camp.
Thank you for the vote of faith. I mean, I like to think we're a little bit more optimistic than you're going into your death. So, how about some sort of upbeat last word than seeing you around? And thanks for the memories.
I sincerely hope that you make it out alive.
You're not very good at it, are you?
I don't plan on ending this here.
Neither do I. So, park the cart in a way that if something goes terribly, there's a quick escape possible. Okay? Treat every single undead here as a possible, it's going to stab you up the butt, okay?
No change in the expression, just like a blink.
Illyria almost laughs before she kind of like catches herself and just looks at Nyx like, what the fuck?
Are you getting this? Casimir? You realize that this isn't exactly a safe place to be. I'm not getting any emotional response that you're understanding that, hey, it's not just our story that could end here, but you and the horses here too.
The horses is one thing, but you forget I am cursed to live.
Right, but you can still be cursed to live without your arms and legs, right?
It's finally like a twitch of an eyebrow.
How about we have this discussion after we make it out of here?
That's a good idea.
Just trying to get a little bit of like spark under this damn elf's butt. Okay, take the card. As for that, wait up.
Look, we can talk about his issues after we got this done. I think Asphoda's heading inside. Let's go.
One more thing, Nyx.
Oh god.
You want to keep me alive? Or else my secrets die with me. So... I saw you last time forgetting to use some of your defensive magics on me. I would suggest otherwise.
You weren't in any danger, Amatia.
Oh well, I guess I'll die now. Goodbye, cool world. If only someone used a healing spell on me. Oh no.
What are you complaining about? You didn't fall unconscious. Would you
Illyria
like
at
to?
this point has walked off.
Oh, the humanity.
The humanity? Oh my god. Sometimes it's hard to use normal words. Okay. Uh, in some shape or the other, you all ascend the flagstone steps, flanked by the stone railings, to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors, with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance, Asfada, you can read the word Arginvostot, which I'm going to type out because it is long.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Does she know what that means? Is that a name?
A halt is a synonym for like a fortress or some kind of like large protected mansion, I guess. And then Arginvost, you don't know what it means.
I guess she's going to assume it is the name of this fortress.
As a sensible guest. But the door is currently closed in front of you.
She's gonna try and open it.
Alright. It's a very heavy door, quite rusted, as I said, and it kind of creates a kind of sound in your ear that isn't that nice, but it's not locked, so you're able to enter. Okay, let's change view as you all step into this new space, and we're also going to do this and do that. This place feels like a king's tomb. In front of you, a grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a noble man in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. Sets of double doors lead from this foyer. 2 to your right, 2 to your left, and 2 in front, on both sides of the staircase. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are these alabaster busts of handsome humanoids. A fourth bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and the shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. Despite the dismal atmosphere, the ill repair, the dust in the air, the cobwebs in every corner, there is still light here. Candles and torches are lit. It is not abandoned. What do you guys want to do?
She looks at the symbol that's on the tapestry. Is that the similarities she saw, like for me as a player?
Oh yeah, that's actually the same symbol that is on the necklace that the undead owns, which is very familiar to your Argent Purifier necklace.
Gotcha. Okay. She turns to look at her companions and say, "They didn't give you much trouble outside, did they? Been trying to come in here?"
Not at all.
That was the woody stairs.
Good. Well, I should have asked for directions as to where in this place is this Grandmaster Horn Guard.
And you don't recognize anything here? This is all new to you?
any resemblance of like the organ purified little home back home, DM, or is this completely different?
Well, that same dragon symbol has been appearing here and there in the decor here, and that is familiar to the symbol of the Argent Purifiers. It's also on the banners and flags that you see in the nightly holds that your order holds. So yes, but it's not like the architecture is completely the same.
Gotcha. Well, the architecture is different. The only thing that slightly resembles something familiar would be the tapestries and the symbol of that dragon. She points out, points them out wherever they are.
Right. And these busts with people, and he's gonna like look to like the closest bust, alabaster bust. And you said they're humanoid looking. Do they have like plaques or like names under them or something like that?
That they do. I would say 2 are way too rusted to see what it says. Then 1 has been, destroyed on the ground. But there are 3 plaques with individual names with the Sir in front of it.
Oh. But the names itself are kind of scrubbed out, or?
Oh, you could read them. I
Faded?
just haven't prepared them.
Oh, okay.
Sir 1, 2.
Yes.
Sir 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Are each of these busts different in appearance?
Yes. Yes, they are. There seems to be some kind of half-elf. There's seems to be 2 dragonborn. There's 1 is a Goliath, and so on and so forth. It's a good mixture.
Okay. The ones that still have their names, Sir 1, 2, and 3, do they bear any resemblance to the 3 that we've met so far? Or are they too decayed to identify?
Could. It's not obviously apparent, but there's nothing that catches your eye that brings any kind of familiarity to your mind. But it could just be that they're, as you say, old.
Gotcha. She'll reply to Nyx. None of these faces are familiar to me.
Do you have Grandmaster in your own order?
We do. The
Well,
leader of the organ purifiers are called Grandmasters.
And where would said Grandmaster dwell in such place?
Where, DM?
Well, they're nightly orders, so they're both. The thing is with a knight, especially when we got like a religion behind it, is there like something in between a priest and a soldier. So you could sometimes have like what is it called, indoor chapels, where they could be holding some kind of ceremony. Probably have quartermaster rooms, stables, armories, and some kind of office for the Grandmaster to deal with paperwork and strategize and stuff like that.
So where would the Grandmaster's office be located in any kind of structure? Like top floor, bottom, back?
Yeah, they usually are situated quite high up, but central. So they have access to a lot, but it also feels like pompous that they, have the higher floor.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm a Grandmaster.
Okay. She'll say, typically the highest floor at the center.
That is interest as for that. What are your intentions now that we're in here? Are you wanting to find out the history of who these people are, since you were under the assumption that no one had been sent into the mist before? But these Argent Purifiers seem to have been here a good long time.
Very true. I'm mostly here so that their group of undead could stop harassing us. One less group to worry about. But now, with all of this, I'm more curious as to why those Argent Purifiers are siding with Strahd.
Then
Oh
maybe it'd be more prudent, instead of going, point A, point B to the Grand Master. It's not like they are waiting impatiently. They are waiting until you arrive. So, if it is not too dangerous, obviously we don't know that until we try. But we don't know anything about these characters. We don't know what kind of deal they made with Strahd. We know that they are in league with Strahd, but we don't know exactly why that is either, in my opinion, based on your characters as for that. I can't imagine anyone from your order siding with that monster Strahd.
You're exactly right. I can't imagine anybody from my order to do the same.
What if there is a bigger threat than Strahd somewhere?
It's also
Conjecture. Irrelevant.
What if it's. I mean. They're obviously cursed too, in one way or another.
could be related to Strahd's curse himself, or whatever is perpetuating his curse, and they're involved in it. Who knows?
Perhaps, but we won't know if we just go to the Grand Master, deliver whatever it is, attempt to try and negotiate with someone who is undead for we don't know how long.
We did realize that like two of them are sort of after us, right?
We know they're all kind of after us unless we broker this deal.
Oh, there are two of them right now outside after us.
Well, they're the ones that we killed. Three, yeah. But whilst we're here, I think there's some, like, they're expecting us. It's an invitation to come here. It's not like they're hunting us very, very slowly outside.
So what you're saying is that let's dig some dirt.
I'd say just until we are told off, what's the harm in looking around?
Fair enough. Well, which direction do you want to go towards first?
How about we go with your intuition? As for that, I have no idea, and if you have some general feelings about one way or another, either with your spooky feeling, seeking, learning, searching way, or else ways, I don't know. I'm here supporting you. Go ask for that.
Oh, thank you. Very well then. And she is going to primeval awareness which part of this spooky mansion is densest with undead.
Oh, okay. Let's remember with primeval awareness that you know direction and distance, and then you have to figure out the rest by yourself, kinda. Woo! Okay, so you all take a minute to just stand around doing nothing as Asveda does her smell test. You wanted to say something during this time?
Can I let the soul slip out of my pocket and tell him to scout around?
Sure. Do you want Sol to enter any rooms?
No. Give him specific instructions to keep his distance, not enter any specific rooms, and if he sees any undead, to attend to.
Okay. Whee!
As for it takes a minute, I'm just gonna I'm gonna wander just in a circle right here, just seeing if there's any noticeable thing. If we're like looking and searching for
Yeah.
signs of who they are, how long they've been here, some sort of evidence that marks who this order is, or history, or something like that.
Ooh, interesting. Make me an investigation check. As you.
I shall.
Like,
You
Oh.
wanna help me,
Illyria
Illyria? Or
kind
you
of
wanna
like help
by yourself?
out because Illyria wouldn't just stand there. She'd probably also be having a look around.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Roll that with advantage. Lyra follows you around.
Okay, and I cast guidance on myself at the same time, so I'm looking around to like we must find something. There must be something. So roll 2d20 keep that one plus that one.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hmm. Okay. So, first Aspida.
yes.
In the same level you are, you're sensing 2 points of undeath. 30, 40 feet, meters ahead of you.
Mhm.
And then you have some. You have above your head, in about 4 meters up, you got. Oh god, math. Don't fail me now.
Brain, you can do it.
5 to your left-ish. And then beyond that, there seems to be do 13, and even beyond that it seems to be 4. And then also on this level that you are right now, to your far left, perhaps 50 meters away, there's 3 sources that are standing close to each other. Oh god, there you go.
Okay, wow, that's a lot. Lots of them on the left. Okay, a lot of them on the left. Okay, there's some on the top and a little bit on the right. She is going to go to the door on the right, the double door on the right.
Down here then?
Oh, that's the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got yourself this door here, that one there, this one there, this one there, and then you got the 2 straight ahead. Okay, but Illyria and Nyx, you have been walking around in this space for a bit. What it's quite clear to you is indeed this repeating of this dragon symbol. You have these metal shields above the doors, so also engraved with this dragon symbol. The balconies are decorated with knights. There are several busts with sirs in front of them, and a few banners with the colors of this knightly order, and again this dragon symbol. Whoever they were, they had money, they had means, and they had a clear they had a good PR office. They had clear branding of who they were and who they stood for, considering like how often this symbology and these colors are repeating in this room. The busts, except for the one that is fallen down that you don't know what it stands for are all like larger races. Most of them, let us just say that there are no halflings and gnomes, for example, that you can see, or elves. It seems to be dragonborn, half orc, Goliath, that kind of deal.
And as we're walking around, we naturally probably go like clockwise from north all the way to like, and then see us sort of want to head that way. If we arrive at this bust here, does it look like it was pushed over like in anger and like force? Is it like it looks like the tiles beneath it were destroyed by force, or is it more like it fell over due to time and age?
You can actually you investigate it for a second, and I will say that it continues with this roll. That underneath the bust, that you can hint a little bit here. You can see the tiles have cracked, and there's roots and a few leaves where this marble's pedestal used to stand. So either that happened after the bust fell, or it was the cause of the bust falling.
Okay. I just like kick over a few rocks or anything like that if there's anything. Just, you know, as you do around the rubble here, just like turn over a couple of rocks, see if there's anything like it was covering, or if there's something left behind or anything like that.
Ooh. You do find something gleaming silver amongst the rubble and the dirt.
Okay. I look at it curiously with Illyria, and I don't have anything that would warrant me to use to pick something up, but do you see that shiny thing right there? Maybe use your rapier, try and fish it out? I don't know what it is. I'd rather not touch anything with my hands here. It's far too dusty.
Illyria is gonna see if she can like fish it up with like a rapier or something.
So dusty.
Takes a little bit of a few attempts, but eventually
or
you
at
do.
least like maybe like get it out a little bit. She's just gonna grab it, hand it over to Nick.
Dust.
Oh god. Still caked with what seems to be clay and dirt is a silvery necklace with a dragon as a pendant, equal to the one that Asphodel carries.
I look at it curiously and then just take another brief look just in case I completely missed it. Like, the others aren't wearing such a thing, right? The other busts aren't wearing necklaces or anything like that.
No, they aren't.
I look quizzically at Illyria. Why would this be here?
Don't know.
Do you want this?
I mean, I feel like we have established that taking those is a bad idea.
True, they want it back, but I don't necessarily mean to keep it with me, but I'll hold on to it just for now, but remind me to leave it behind before we flee.
Will do.
I don't want to interject, but that sounds like a bad idea.
I don't know, maybe, as for that, I found this.
She'll turn around and I'll look at it. Is it like identical to the one like she nicked off from the guy outside first time?
Yes, it does look identical, but older. It has More scratch marks, and it is indeed covered by clay and dirt.
She's gonna like spiff it up, clean it off a bit. And she'll say, huh, another one of those.
Is it like a collect the whole set kind of deal?
No, they typically belong to one person. One person. She looks at the broken bust, and then she kind of like walks back to the center, and she's gonna count all the busts. How many busts are there?
In this room, there's 6.
There's 6 busts.
Yes.
Okay. I detected 27 undead. It could be possible that each one of them had a face with associated with the bust. Who knows?
Right. And that would mean what? That these emblems that they wear are some sort of identifier, some sort of ranking?
More so that they affiliate with the Argent Purifiers. If this one's left behind, well, either if that one is left behind here and not around the neck, and given our experience that they really want those necklaces back, or at least the one I have, could be that that person isn't around, aren't undead like the others. Maybe.
Okay, well, it's yours. I have no intention to hold something like that.
Wait, so the whole reason why they're chasing you is because you stole a necklace identical to this necklace.
Yes.
And now you're stealing another necklace?
I'm not stealing it. If they're given a chance to this Grand Master, I'll give both back. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a strong reaction out of this older one.
Ah, blackmail card. Classic.
More 2-for-1 kind of deal.
Yeah,
We will go later, whatever you like.
maybe we'll get more answers with it.
Okay, well,
Soul hasn't returned yet. It's weird.
But the left side of this place seems to be quite saturated with undead. I'm gonna see what's behind this door.
All
My
right.
senses are kind of thin here.
Soul didn't return yet, right?
Oh, wait a second.
Ah, it's black! I can see nothing but the darkness inside of me.
it's comforting.
I'm not in the front line. Get me the fuck out of there.
Okay. Rubble would be strewn throughout this vast chamber, caused by the partial collapse of the fortress on the side, but you can't see much of it. Webs cover your eye line, so you can scantily see only a few meters ahead of you. All is very still, except for the unshielded evening breeze that moves through the thick webs like they were a living, breathing entity.
Well, that's unsettling.
Are we still inside?
Maybe half and half.
I didn't.
Where did Marty go?
She's up there. She's not in the front line. She's in the back.
Can't see your token though. Where did you go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you are.
Something
Sorry.
What an idea.
Can everybody make me a perception composure, please?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Skill check.
Skill check.
Skill checks. Woo!
Skill check.
Ooh.
Deception.
Ooh, 22. Damn.
Wait, that's a wrong roll. I have a +4. So it's still a 5.
8.
Okay. Illyria as well. 13. It's actually only Asfada who catches the glint of and the outline of 3 desiccated corpses lying a few meters ahead of you, and on half sheathed in this very, very tattered and rusted armor on one of these corpses is this silver glint gleaming to you from the darkness. You're also hearing the movement of something in this chamber.
Oh, could it be spider-like with all these webs?
You don't know. Might be a
As
sea lion. I've heard of her.
Asmodeus clearly sees the stuff out there
Mm-hmm.
and hears the rustling, sees the webs. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. And she says, "Ah, I can see why there's no undead here. Well, let's all slowly get out of this more than likely big spider room." If
I
those
mean, are you sure? I mean,
Do you want to walk out there, Nix? 3 corpses laying.
no, I kind of want to set everything on fire.
To set the entire place on fire.
I mean, it's a stone castle. I want to set the webs on fire.
And the castle is made out of stone. Most of it.
I mean, planks here are wooden. And you kind of need to learn to walk on things. I don't know, maybe you can not walk on things.
But I have no desire to be walking through spider webs, and if there is movement out there that you can see and hear as for that, I have no intention necessarily to go looking for trouble. But if we're here looking for answers, who are we to shy away from curious minds?
Sensible people, that's what we.
And as they once said, curiosity did kill the cat, but we already are in its trap.
So
Well,
coalesce for that. We're here following you. If you think there's possible answers through there, make the call.
that silver glint didn't catch my eye. Well, Nix. Let's see what your fire can show us.
Right. Okay. No guarantees this is going to work or do anything, right? But nevertheless, I wonder if actually Illyria might be more suited for this part.
I mean, it's fire. Both can do it.
As long as you are able to set things on fire.
Of course. Well,
But I
believe
don't
so.
mind.
It's just more about getting things started. If more substantial fire is required, then I'm sure I can produce exactly what is needed.
Well, flame ahead.
Nix looks at Illyria and then like,
Illyria's
go
gonna
on.
firebolt.
The webbing.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna firebolt you.
I knew it.
Okay, you're just gonna shoot a fireball?
Firebolt, yes.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
I don't know how many times I said fireball instead of firebolt, and then I realized I'm like level 2.
Fair. Very fair. Same here. Okay, just randomly? Or do you have like...
Probably somewhere where like it looks like there's like a lot of like webbing, like where it like might catch easily and spread.
Everything in front of you is webbing.
Yeah, then just the webs and see if they burn.
Okay. Alright.
And we might want to take a step back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like the moment they put the fire, we're stepping back. We're stepping back.
Taking as much as a step back as you can on basically out the door, even though we can't see it right now.
It's like...
Yes. Okay.
It's like throwing a grenade into a room.
Why does
Yeah,
Bex sound like this?
What? Make me an attack roll actually to see how well the web catches on fire.
Sure.
Imagine if she crits.
Jesus.
Nah, dirty 20.
Well, still a 20. And damage as well. Onegaishimasu.
Sure.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Illyria wants to watch the world burn.
Apparently so. It's quite a resounding hit, and there indeed immediately some webbing that creates this acrid smell in your nose and burn up to ash, a little bit like how a hair catches on fire. But they are resistant to it, you can see, because they're slick with moisture, because they are indeed there's a lot of mist around in Barovia, and there's not much of a roof here. Still, like this area here stops being difficult terrain. On the other hand, what you can hearing is the chirping and the clattering and the shrieking of many legged creatures being exceptionally angry.
I love how we're like, we could have just walked out, but instead we made the spiders angry.
So let's roll initiative! Woo!
For our curiosity, okay? Our curiosity.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bex is just like, I'm not bad, just
Hey, can you...
disappointed.
should I roll now or should I wait for the turn order? Come up.
Oh
Oh my god, I got instant initiative! Yes!
There we go.
Yes! First time in 2
Oh,
months!
I did.
And then it came and I get this initiative! Oh my god! What happened?
Oh my god.
I want to thank the Dice Gods for this great achievement.
So
Okay.
you rolled over 10 for initiative.
Yeah! Didn't happen in 2 months and I play 3 games weekly and it didn't happen. What is a DM?
Okay. And then
My initiative.
your initiative.
A 2.
Is it 2?
A 2.
A 2! Yeah, oh my god, yeah, you rolled with advantage, we rolled a 1 and a 2. That's just so sad.
I rolled a 2 and a 3 and I
That's
had
just so sad.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
fire be spooky.
Mhm. Okay. Ooh. Woo! But since we're starting combat right now, let's go for a quick break and get to combat when we come back. But we will enjoy the nice battle tunes until we do.
Alright, I'm gonna get some music.
I'm gonna go and get myself a drink. 1 second.
You do that?
Ah! You guys are murder hobos!
No, we're not.
I was
Okay,
like,
not.
this sounds like a terrible idea, but
Terrible idea!
But also, thinking about it, we set out from Valaki on a quest to
yeah, we
stronger,
want
get stronger.
souls.
We
We
need
want
souls.
that MMO grind, baby!
No, we
We
need
need
to
to win the
actually
battle.
put ourselves into dangerous situations because it's the only way that we have learned that things get done. So even though it looks spooky, I think it's something that we have to venture into. Otherwise, we'll just be walking around
Soulless.
soulless. Yeah.
Ah!
Given that I just so happen to remind Bexxy of a rule in her own game.
Wow.
I don't
That's,
know what to do with that rule, to be honest, right now.
What, you might get rid
I'm
of it?
gonna go take this.
I mean, considering how much people are losing souls anyway, I don't know if it's necessary.
Well, we did up the soul loss rate, right? So, and we didn't change that rule.
Yeah. So right now I have it on the bench.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yoey, didn't you say you were gonna go?
No, I'm going to bed. Leave me alone.
Not
Alright.
Joey.
Love you.
No, leave me alone.
Huh?
Leave me alone.
So God.
Leave me alone.
No.
I'm still sleeping. Leave me alone.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Do, 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 da. Exciting though, to have combat with the whole crew.
Yeah, everyone's not mind control.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean, you can mind control me again next session,
Yeah.
but then it's over and done with, and I'm really excited
Yay! At least.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
because like basically it got confirmed that school's happening like basically as normal.
Mhm. Okay.
Which, you know, that's fun.
I guess. I don't know. It depends.
I didn't really mind being able to stay home, but because I'm actually like one of those people who actually do pretty well in like distance learning.
Mhm.
But I know many people are not.
Yeah, it depends upon what kind of person you are. If you need external motivation, or if external things distract your motivation.
It just like now I gotta like drive like an hour there every day. So, well, for like 3 days a week. But
Ah, okay.
if it was every day, I
Welcome
wouldn't
back.
be able to play with you anymore.
I'm pumped! Woo, let's go! Killing spiders!
I'm not saying that this game influenced my decision to go 3 days a week instead of 5, but this game may have influenced my decision to go 3 days instead of 5. But if it helps, it was actually I think the better
Aw.
decision
Okay.
because
Thank
we're
you.
a smaller group and it works a lot better for me.
Okay. Okay.
Ah!
What's happening?
I don't know, the singer in like the soundtrack goes ah!
That's true. Are you here as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Got juice.
All right, then let's do this. Okay, you hearing this shittering, these shrieks of these many-legged creatures moving about somewhere in this webbing is really hard to see. But you have definitely caused a stir of something. So, Hamardia, what do you want to do?
I don't see anything, right?
No.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to. Well, you see Hamatia's in a disguise. You see a few things. First of all, her eyes revert into the original state, and the horn protrudes out of the head as she is preparing to cast Bane whenever she will see the spiders.
Oh.
And you see that she exposes her mouth, and her teeth are like sharp and jagged. And she goes.
Ooh. Okay.
So that's my turn for now. I'm preparing Bane.
Okay. These are the areas who do not have difficult terrain. As you guys know. Okay. You do this little check when the spell goes off, so no worries until then.
Hey, oh mastery, I don't need to soul check.
Oh, it's so mystery. Okay, bring that up from deep in your soul. Okay, Illyria, what do you want to do? Oh,
Illyria is going to just like move forward a little, I guess.
okay. When you're in the webbing, it's difficult terrain.
Wait, I thought like up here isn't.
Yes, in the green areas, there's no difficult terrain.
And she's just going to. I mean, my soul situation is looking bad, isn't it?
You tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna. She's sort of like preparing to do like a burning hands, and the if she sees spiders approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to continue burning? No, doesn't matter. Nothing.
No. Because of the moisture, as I said, it doesn't continue spreading.
We can continue
I'm
blasting,
just
right?
gonna. I mean, yeah, but like, why not like two birds, one stone?
No, sure. Makes sense. Go.
Like, wait until the spiders is and then just burn both.
Smart.
Maybe it's gonna. But yeah, basically, like, as soon as a spider shows up, I'm gonna roast it, or at least try to.
Okay. Alrighto. There's movement in the webs. Something definitely going places. Okay. Bam!
I guess the spider needs to make a dex save.
Yeah?
Oh, so can the bane go off before the fight hands out?
Technically, Lyra triggered as soon as she saw the first one appear, and you wanted to wait for several.
Yes. Right.
No worries. Okay, so, aha, 17.
That saves.
So
But
only
it's
half
still
damage.
Half damage.
Gotcha.
So 5. And then it was D20 plus It was my spell casting ability, or was it the modifier?
Your spell attack.
Okay. Like for the soul check.
Yes, spell attack.
Okay. Yikes.
That's a yikes.
That's a big yikes. We're here to game solve.
Look, it's a first level spell.
Hold on to your souls. It's about to get rough.
That's why Soul Master is a thing, guys. Be a warlock. Be cool.
Be a warlock, be
I
cool.
guess there goes my soul.
Yeah.
Because let's make it Soul Master. I don't get it.
I'm just never gonna cast spells anymore.
Let's play a fighter, and you won't have to worry about it.
You continue hearing movement, Hamartia, but there's no. You don't see more than 2. So, but I will still allow you to activate the Bane. So,
Alright, so
On those two.
Yes, sees the other one, and she would take her and she will spit into the air and say, "Siamas misum." And when she says that, the spit from her mouth becomes this black goo and it shoots into their eyes. And when you make a wisdom save.
kind of sound. Wisdom save, you say, when we're not playing D&D.
Not wisdom save, fuck!
What is this?
Sorry! What?
No wisdom here, y'all.
It needs to.
No.
Fuck it. Let me open this.
I think it's presence.
Oh wait, I have the thing on. I have the thing on the micro. I'm stupid. Wait a moment. Yeah, the mix. Presence no resolve DC 15. Marcos, very useful. Use them.
No, it's presence or manipulation. There's no such thing as a presence or resolve check.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're even incorrect, huh? That's like
Type
wrong.
system, what is?
Resolve. Presence or resolve.
That's all of it. Give me more.
it's
Your
presence,
system would is.
presence or manipulation. Okay. That's an 8, so that's a failure. That's for sure. Okay. So subtract a 1d4 to everything they do. Gotcha.
It's only saving throws and attacks. Everything else is.
Basically everything they do.
Yeah. Fine.
Let's put that thing on. Okay. Then we have the triggered attacks of the spiders that are indeed in range. Actually, we do have a special thing here. Okay. From somewhere within the web, let's see, Asphoda and Illyria, there is like a little cocoon of web that's being shot like a like a gunshot at you, but then kind of expands in the air and creates like a net-like contraption wanting to wrap around your forms. Both of you, please make me a... No, actually, I target you. I get to hit you instead. Okay, sorry. Okay, so against Illyria, it's a 15, and against Asphoda, it's an 8.
It's a miss.
Oh, okay. Instead, we're gonna get 2 normal then attacks against Illyria. These mandibles are coming out and trying to snap at your juicy plump form.
With a minus d4.
Don't
Yes.
say it like that.
Juicy plump.
I've seen too much spider.
One of them rolled a critical. The other one got 11, minus 1d4, which is going to miss. But that critical is going to hit no matter what.
Can I try to parry a crit?
Technically, yes. There's nothing stopping you to try and parry that. So, okay. So I'm going to subtract the one before. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you what the result is, but you can try to parry me. With a +2 to hit, remember, after the update.
Parry them mandibles.
So
The mandible.
It's a little interesting to do that with the rapier, but I guess you're just that good.
That's very different.
Oh,
I'm my rolls are terrible today.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay, but an attempt was made. So now I need you also to do a vitality saving throw, please. As part of this attack.
Yeah, not the poison. It's a poison.
Ooh, you take 15 damage, first of all, from the mandible kind of biting into your arm as you like try to parry it away. And you feel something pulsate into your wound, but your body, whatever that was, fights it off, and you do not take double the poison damage, would have been very, very bad. So, good for you. Very much good for you. Okay, that's the spider's turn. Then we go for Nyx.
Spooters. Okay, next we'll strike a post and say, we're here to fight for souls. We need them. Steal your wits about you. We can win the day. And you will do a protective palm.
Woo! Alright.
Hell yeah.
To give everyone 10 temporary hit points.
The crickets agree.
Yes, cheap.
Cheap, cheap.
You also give me just asking for a friend.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
You feel inspired by Nyx's heckin' pose. And you can move half your movement if you want to. Now.
I'm going to move back actually.
Very inspiring.
Okay.
Like I
how
won't
many-
be on the map.
Yeah, no. So let's give you a value here that you're.
Can I move to a place where I can still see what's going on? And
I'm giving you a value 3 meters away. So you're at this spot, but 3 meters away.
oh, okay then. I still see what's going on. I can see the spiders and shit. Okay, cool.
Kinda, but the angle is very much more restricted because you're looking into this
No, so I won't go there. I'll stick where I am.
at this Oh, okay. You stick where you are, okay?
Where I am now.
There's something screwed up with the lighting.
Yeah, the
I don't
the door is open. You have opened the door, so
see- Hold the door.
Oh, door.
so right here is like a door, but we can remove the door. You have pushed it even further.
Yes.
Let's just remove this irritating thing. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, no. Because, like, it wasn't the fact that the door was there, it's that the distance of visual range was like 2 meters.
Oh,
So I couldn't
Yes.
see even beyond that. Okay.
Okay.
And as I say these words, my soul mark fires up in a deep red glow and does a quick spin of lighting as it grows in power. And he looks up to the sky and his eyes flare red, and a beam of moonlight comes down
woo!
right in between these two spooters.
These two spooters. Okay.
Spooters. Pow. Soul check 13. I think I just make it.
It's 2 times 2 square, right?
Yes. Wait, what's the soul check again?
It's 1d20 plus your spell attack versus
No, I bet
12
that-
plus the level of the spell.
Wait, so you don't make it, right?
Is it 12? I thought it was 11. It's 12 plus.
I think
Yeah.
it was 12.
Yeah, 13 is
12
for level 1.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
So I lose the soul.
Oh no, you guys! Ooh!
Y'all.
Yo!
You'd be losing souls instead of gaining them.
Okay,
Still,
DC 16 versus Vitality. Gotcha.
Yeah, so when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make the vitality save.
Okay, so not yet.
No.
Not yet. Okay. Then we got Asfra. Finally, it's your turn.
Alright. We're gonna break this soul losing streak as she casts as a bonus action Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the spider in front of her.
Alright, that one over there. Yes.
And it should be a resolve save. Yeah?
Yeah, you tell me.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's
So,
been a while,
okay.
but I'm
Okay.
using the fandom to do this quickly.
13 should be fine. First level,
it-
right?
Happen automatically, so there's no save. You just declare Hunter's Mark and you roll the thing. And 13, yes, is enough for level 1. It was close though. It was close,
Oh my
we-
God.
but you
we're
did
breaking
end it.
Breaking it. Alright, Hunter's Mark on Spooder right in front of her, and with
Yes.
her 10-foot reach with her halberd, she will attack twice on it.
Okay,
So
Do
let's
it.
see, halberd, Hunter's Mark.
there we go.
1,
Do a flag
2.
on it.
Oh, Bexxy,
Yes,
I think the spell damage is for the first time on a turn.
and then
And
in
then starts its turn
subsequent
there.
turns,
Yeah,
it's
if it
when
starts
they
its turn.
start there. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
So you take the 5 now, and then you'll take more later.
Don't I roll vitality against it?
Oh yes, you can. You can try.
21 and 19.
-4.
Yes, -4s. So 4 minus 21, so 17 and 17.
No.
Oh,
You get 2 radiant damage for such a thing.
Okay. And then Aspida, you did
Yeah.
20 and a 10.
I guess the 10 doesn't hit.
No, a leg moves out of the way. The spider kind of comes back with his mandibles kind of clashing in front of your face, and then the second attack hits the side of the spider, and a few eyes pops. It's a black ichor that falls on the Illyria. Very nice.
Well, she's up close. I have her reach. 11 slashing, and that's all she can do.
Okay, 11 slashing to this one here. Definitely bloodied, the spider here. Okay, top of the round, Hamartia, what do you want to do?
First thing first, Amatia telepathically says to Soul, if he can hear me,
Oh,
"Come, prey awaits us." And then she will use her bonus action to invoke Spirit Companion, and this time she's going to invoke Ursa, Mother Bear. But instead of a bear, out of her chest, a silver glow is starting to shine, and then an orb comes out of her chest and forms into this massive dung beetle, ethereal dung beetle. And that's the Spirit Companion.
yes.
So everyone in the aura, which is everyone, gets 5 plus my total level of as temporary hit points, so 11
Oh,
more
okay.
temporary hit points. And anyone standing in the aura gets advantage on brawn checks and brawn saving throws.
Temporary hit points don't stack, just so you know, guys.
Yes.
No!
They don't?
Nope.
Ah!
It's the maximum one, so
Yes.
yeah, 10. Well, now you have one more.
Yes.
But Nyx didn't have any, so yay.
Yeah.
So there's a massive silver ethereal dung beetle floating around. And Amatia looks at it, perplexed for a second, and then she will shoot 2 wind blasts at the Evelyn.
The one that is hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has a big gash in its side from.
13 to hit and 23 to hit.
Let's see. The 23 definitely hits.
So that's
The body somehow, even though it's so large and everywhere, it feels like it dodges underneath your first one. But the second one hits for 7 damage. All right.
I'll get you next time, little spiderling.
It's starting to shriek, and its mandibles and like front feet are like starting to like protect its head, and it's like bowing down a little bit. This one over here, definitely in a world of pain. Okay, Lyria. Julie.
Muted.
Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a stuffy nose, so I'm muted.
Oh.
So you don't hear me like.
No worries, no worries. We gotcha.
Illyria is just going to attack the one that's already hurt, using her martial arcanist. So
Okay.
that's
One over here.
exactly that's number 1.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Just as you're stabbing with your rapier for the first one, you can hear your heart like in your head for 1 heartbeat, and it kind of makes you like lose all blood in your head for a second. But you blink furiously, and for the second stab, you do find purchase.
Illyria seems a little bit out of it.
You find purchase with the second stab. In the face.
Yikes.
But somehow the spider dodges the shocking grasp as well. Wow. Spooder be dodgy.
I think Illyria is just bad.
Space booty.
I tried to reach out for one of the legs, and it kind of just moves out of the way. But hey, you know what? That's enough. You stab it in one of his eyes and right into the brain, and it kind of just flumps down on the floor, and where your shocking grasp would have grasped this body, it's not there anymore because it's underneath you instead.
Illyria is just kind of like, sort of like holding her hand like over like where she had this like this wound, like sort of like cutting her heart a little, and Illyria isn't actually looking that well because I kind of forgot she only had half HP.
You did heal up a bit, you know?
I mean, yeah, I did heal up. That's where the half HP came from.
Oh, and you took 15 damage. Oh, okay. Well, fun time. That's your turn. Now it's my turn. Huh.
Some damage.
Yes.
Vitality save.
I'm gonna do the vitality save.
Scooter save for 14 damage.
I definitely do not succeed on that. So 14 damage from
Great.
above.
Yeah.
And it's like a bit of a the body kind of goes very close to the ground as it's squatting down, almost screeching again, mandibles clashing around in panic. It doesn't want to stay in this spot right now. It's very scared of it. It's gonna move over there. Continue munching away on this very plump thing in front of it.
Yum yum yum.
Yum 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 yum.
I'm not sure I would describe Illyria as plump.
Well, yeah, no, that's a 10.
Yeah, no, that doesn't munch.
Yeah, that doesn't munch. Woe is me. Okay. But we do have a spider who is able to go all the way here. Aha! This one doesn't quite reach.
Is it attacking me?
Well, Asphodite
Okay.
is also quite plump, but she looks rather scaly. She doesn't look like that appetizing. You with your big No, wait, you're small now. You're not the big adventurer.
No, I'm still a big adventure. It's still a big adventure, but like but the eyes and the horn and the mouth is Amartya's. It's Indian canine.
Oh, but you
right,
do
there are
look
human
plump.
sides.
You
Fair
do look plump, but I did a critical fail on that one. Sad.
Much part of the
Thank
illusion.
God the spiders suck as much as Illyria does.
Lyria's in. What? Oh no. Yours are pretty good, to be honest. Sounds like you're certain someone who I will not mention here.
Okay. You do see something though crawling up on the wall. You hear something crawling up on the wall beside you, Hamardia, and there might be something incoming in later turns. But that's all my spiders can do right now. It's kind of like messy. Okay, no, I do have a clear shot there. Okay, Illyria, I want you to do another... no, I'm gonna do that attack. I forgot. Yeah, I forget. I think it's always... Oh.
Shoot together, scooters.
No, that's an 11. Okay, fine. No webbings for you. Another, like, a shot of web, and then that develops into a net. Kind of goes past your head, Illyria, and attaches to the wall behind you. From seemingly nowhere. Okay. Nyx.
Do I also hear the skittering coming our way?
Yes, that you do.
Do I guess the direction? Like, is it like this way, or is it like this way? Or is it...
It sounds like to your left in where you're standing in the picture, where you're facing. But it's starting. It's left and up.
Oh, okay. Then I will use my action to maneuver the beam of moons to here.
Ooh. Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, that indeed. There's something that might be affected that you can't see right now. So roll the damage. Or does it continue being the same damage?
No, it's for the first time on a turn. Or starts its turn there.
Okay, now it's next time. Okay.
Yeah, unless something else is like for the first time.
Okay.
First time on a turn.
And moving it is a bonus action.
No, moving is an action actually.
Oh, okay. Alright. Then in the bonus action you do? Cookie?
I will look... What? No, I will do a bonus action. I will look to Asphodel and say, it's time to get some meat on that halberd of yours. I believe in you. And it just gives a bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Nice to have them as well. Okay. Is that 1d6 still or 1d8?
1d6.
Okay. Okay. Alright. What you gonna do with that big danger stick you got?
Big with the big danger stick. That's a
Yeah,
great
the
question.
big danger stick.
She's going to a bonus action move the hunter's mark on the big scooter that's right in front of her.
Yes.
And she's gonna attack twice.
Alright, do it.
With her big danger stick.
Big danger stick!
16 and 23.
Both of them hit.
Alright, and the bardic inspiration. How long does the bardic inspiration last?
For 10 minutes.
Oh, there's plenty of spiders to go around.
So
There's 2. So yeah, that's a 14 and a 19.
damn. Okay. 14 and 19. You hurt the spider violently with your danger stick. There is a leg that goes flying, separated from the body, and it kind of like leans to one side, screeching and clicking with the mandibles like before, and it looks like it's gonna pass out just any second now, but it's still standing.
All right. And that's all she can do as she still, readies her danger stick.
Okay. Hamartia!
First of all, is Sol here?
Yes, Sol is right beside you.
I say so. I say so. Time to stir up a party. And I send him over here, up, and I'm going to use my flashbang ability.
Okay, I see. Let's see, what does Sol say?
I say, come and stir up the nest a little bit.
Flash of the moon, huh?
Yeah. But it's going to be a little bit up, so that way it will hit this guy, but will not hit. Will not hit the Lyra.
Well, first of all, you need to tell Sol to do as a bonus action to activate this light of the moon, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is my bonus action. Yes.
Yes. But which is still important because now we shed dim light in a 3-meter radius. Dim light. 3 meters.
There's a firefly.
Yeah, because that will reveal some spooters.
Oh Jesus! And don't get flashbang. We need to make a DC 12 con save.
It can distract them with this light as a reaction. Once again, it's a reaction to do this to an attack targeting the moth or creature within 3 meters of
Yeah, but I have Flash of the Moon. Once per progress, the Flight of the Moon ability is activated, it can distract them. Shit, right.
Do not argue with me, sir!
Sorry. Okay, I didn't...
Negative inspiration.
Negative inspiration, yeah. I get a disadvantage. Next door. He'll be here being a new...
Okay. Well, Sol is there being prepared to use his reaction when it's time.
Yeah, and otherwise, Hamartia will pull out her needle and she will try to stab this spider to death.
Alright, do it.
Do I get some sort of bonus from flanking?
You need to have a straight line in between each other, so Illyria needed to stand over here for you to get it.
But, right.
Right through it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Somehow, in this absolute panic the spider is in, as it's trying to stand upright with one less leg, there's just this mass. It's too confusing to hit for you.
Just standing still, you slimy little thing.
The spider is offended. Illyria.
Yes.
Yes.
Illyria is going to sort of like try to take a breath and collect herself.
Okay.
And is going to take a step over here.
Okay.
And try to stab this spider. She's gonna use her martial arcanist again.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I think there is a moth in my life right now. So
Scooters love moths. Yum yum yum.
Yum 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 yum.
Yum 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 yum
Yum
yum.
yum 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 yum.
Yikes.
I hate this gif so much. I don't want to continue looking at it. 13. Once again, somehow this extremely hurt spider is dodging your rapier in his absolute.
13 plus something?
It's already
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Plus 6.
Because of the flank?
Yeah, it's you have a +2 because of the Frank. You added that?
15.
15.
No, that's a 15 then.
All right. Then yes. Yes, the first one hits. Are you targeting all 3 the same spider?
I mean, this one looks really hurt, right?
Yes.
I'm just going for like the first one for this, and then she kind of like turns around and tries to hit
The one behind you? Yes.
behind her.
Okay, okay. Let's
So
you know
first
what?
one-
You don't need to roll damage. It dies.
Okay, then I'm just going to roll. I'm
It
just
had
going
1
to
HP,
roll
y'all.
for
1 HP.
You could have just left the moon to fry it.
plus 2d8.
Whoa!
Oh my.
What?
Whoa! What am I looking at right now?
You're
Yo!
looking at
Whoa, what's
no,
that?
wait, that was the full damage. You need to. Why I'm dumb. Why did I roll 2d6? It needs to be.
It's just 1d6, right? Plus 7.
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah,
it plus
but
8?
It's plus 8 because I have the +2 from duelist.
Okay,
and
you re-roll, but with 1d6 plus 8. No worries.
6 plus 8. My brain isn't working tonight.
Okay, so
So that's
10 plus 9, so that's 19.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, so this is what happens. You stab this poor spider already bleeding to death, putting it out of the misery. Then you spin around, and then you stab this spider and shock it out of its misery. You know, you have like this electric traps for insects. It's kind of
Yeah.
what it is. It just
Yeah.
falls down on the ground like
It's much for dinner.
yeah.
Lyria gained a confidence boost. I'm gonna take a little step back regardless.
Okay.
I'm confident, but still backwards.
Okay, this spider
Oh,
over
no,
here.
I think Soul was planning something.
Oh.
This spider over here needs to make a vitality saving throw. That it will do. That's a 6. It takes 8 damage. And then it's going to start skittering and is going to be basically positioning itself above Nyx and Amartya where you're standing in the doorway. Like attacking from above and below. And there's going to be... Let's do Nyx this time. We're gonna attack Nyx.
No, please,
Fancies.
Just not Nick. If it attacks Nyx, can I use my can Soul use his reaction to do the flashbang?
If it's within 3 meters of it, yes, it can.
Mm-hmm.
So the creature must make a DC 12 Composure saving throw. Yes.
Yeah, Soul sees this and he probably thinks about that. No one else gets to kill Nyx but Soul.
No, yeah, right. It's my prey.
I
Okay.
don't know if I love Soul or I'm afraid of them.
Well, that's a 12. So that's yes. On a success, they become blinded until the start of their next turn. But I rolled a 12, so that's that. Okay. And then let's attack Nyx then. Woohoo! 17 to hit.
As the spider comes down on him, and Nyx looks up and goes, "Ha!" and waves his hand as his Solmark flashes briefly and he casts shield.
Oh, nice. The spider with all of those eyes kind of reflecting back the blue light of the shield. It's looking very confused as his mandibles kind of like it's some kind of arcane obstacle can get to ya. Okay. Let's. Why can't I stop being in the way? Everything. There we go. But we had another spider who skitters up, steps on top of the corpses of his fallen family. Probably goes over here. And is going to continue try to hurt the one who looks tasty. Which is Illyria for 23 damage. 23 to hit, I mean.
I would like to try to parry that.
Okay. Fight me.
Click, 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 click.
You said something about a +2 earlier, right?
Yes. Now when you use your rival ability to parry, you get a +2 to your attack.
Okay.
As a +11. As sad. Oof. Make me she doesn't have no. Aspana was the one who had it. Make me vitality saving throw, please.
I'm never good enough to get it.
Oh my god. 14. Okay, well, that's at least a success. You take 10 damage from the mandibles once again,
Okay,
stabbing
that's
into you.
just a temp HP. It's fine.
Tis but a scratch.
This is fun.
Oh no, you do take half damage. I didn't even see that. 1 second.
You still have 11 hit points, just saying.
You take 5 poison damage from that, as you still resist it, but it's still there.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. We're good. This is fine.
Okay. Well, we have somebody else who clambers in. Why are you all standing in such a mess over here? Huh?
Because that's like the Spartan tactic, you know? If you're outnumbered, you like get into a choke point
Yeah.
and you hold the line there. That's basic tactics. Yeah. And also a mark.
Okay, we're gonna get an attack against Hamartia?
Ooh, okay. I would like this is my reaction, not Marc.
Uh-huh.
That's his reaction. And use my changing thing, which I forgot its name, but basically as Amartya sees that one of the spiders goes in for an attack,
Mm-hmm.
her whole body will just stretch and become this weird, almost zombie-like thing as I use my disturbing presence to impose disadvantage on him.
Oh, the frightened thing, huh?
Yeah, she just goes, wah!
Okay, resolve saving throw against DC.
So whatever he does, when he attacks me in disadvantage, I think.
There's no DC to that?
I don't think so. Let me check. Change the other thing. We're still illegal. Okay.
When a creature you can see makes an attack roll against you within 6 meters of you that they can see you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. Okay, alright. You must use this feature before knowing whether the attack hits or misses. And you can do it for a short or long rest. Okay, so disadvantage. Yes, sirree. TD20, keep low as 1. Okay, yeah, for sure. That's a 9. It went in for the attack and then sees your form kind of mold back and forth in between different kind of faces. And it kind of hesitates and then tries to attack again, but the doubt had crept into its mouth and it did so half-heartedly, so you can easily sidestep it. Very cool indeed. As for that, behind you, you hear something crawling down the wall that have probably gone over the roof above you all, and now is attacking from this side. So it's gonna attack you.
Okay,
For 19 to hit.
that hits.
Alright, make me a vitality saving throw, please.
Vitality save. Okay. $15.
Alright, you do resist it, but you still take, let's see, 8 piercing damage and 3 poison damage. Or 4
Alright.
poison damage.
Oh, 4.
4 poison damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then we got the last attack is coming towards Deliria. Once more, they didn't have any other choice. Which is 11 to a hit, which Illyria is way too nimble and dodges out of the way. Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh?
roll my resolve save for the spell.
Yes.
Concentration.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
No!
Oh,
Hunter's mark is poof.
Hunter's Mark goes poof.
no. Rip.
Oh,
I don't even know where it is anymore, but it's gone. Okay.
Great.
Alright.
Nyx looks to see Asphodel surrounded by spooters, and as they're like perfectly on either side of her, he looks to panic a little bit.
Ah!
But then steals his resolve, and his soul mark flares, and a red orb comes out of his red soul mark and pulls into his hand, and as that happens, it's a beautiful gradient of red to golden as it moves to his hand, and as it gets into his hand, it begins to spin, and as it spins faster, it splits into two, and 2 guiding bolts shoot either side of
Woo!
Asphodel. One here and one there, right up the pooper.
You're making a ranged attack roll in melee.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, either way, I mean, because they're in melee range regardless, I would have to do this, so it will still be a disadvantage.
Okay, okay.
Hit them. Yep.
But
Which
yes,
I believe
we
I
wrote it.
coded that in, so it's twinned spell.
Okay.
So, sorcery point goes poof.
Goes poof.
Gives a poof, and the
Poof.
first guiding bolt is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
So
Still.
on the left, 15 radiant damage.
Yes, sir.
So that soul check is pretty good, and I don't have to roll a soul check for the second one, but
Yes,
the hit
for
still
sure. You
has
bring out the
to-
soul. You have control of it as you twin it.
Oh,
Six-
could have been a critical, but
Oh.
16.
Again, yeah. Despite both of these spiders being up in your face, you still manage to hit both of them. Damn. Damn.
And they glimmer with this half golden, half red
Yes.
sparkles,
Yes, they
making
do.
the next attack.
They do. Good job. Good gamble. Okay.
As a bonus action.
Sorry. Sorry.
'Cause, you
Too
know-
fast?
Yeah, exactly. Calm down. And he will.
guiding bolt is a bonus action?
No, that was an action. Now we have the bonus action.
Now I have my bonus action. Yes, my bonus action remains. I will leave the obviously the moonbeam there. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
And looks to Illyria being surrounded by spiders and says, "We've got this, Illyria. Believe in ourselves, and not a protective pump because she's run out of temporary hit points.
Oh!
You guys shoot, and as well as
With
Asphodel
the
also.
5 damage, I actually haven't.
Oh,
No, you took 11. You took 10 from the bite and then 5
Yeah.
from the poison, so
Yes.
you took 15 total.
yeah. So you shouldn't have any temp left.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you have 10 more.
Woo!
Oh, just a layer, everybody.
I meant
Everybody.
Everybody.
and-
Also, I'm at 16 hit points.
and
Yeah.
people can maneuver half their movement without opportunity attack if they want to.
Yeah.
I half my movement, right? So that's 15 feet. 3
Yeah.
meters? 3 meters. 3 meters. Right.
If it's half your movement, yeah,
So yeah, so 3 meters.
without
Cool.
provoking opportunity attacks. But remember,
And
there's
then-
a moonbeam there, so
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it's Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
There's
blue
one
box.
beam
It's hard
below
to see.
the clovers.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, one
yes.
so in the beam.
Here.
Oh, the other beam. Okay. I'll go 3 meters away, actually. Okay.
What? Backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, you're 3 meters back. Yeah. You're backed away from the room. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you have
Uh,
10 temp if you need it.
Okay, then as for that, what would you do with your danger stick?
Well, when you said advantage on the first attack, of course Asphodel is going to take advantage of that.
Okay, the one in the front, the one in the back.
Right here. The one to
Alright.
the left of her.
Go for it.
Okay. Alright, first bonus action, I'm going to do the Realm Martial Champion.
Oh,
Next attack that hits is going to be extra oof.
for sure.
Okay, and then she's going to attack twice.
Mhm.
The first one at advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Where is the button? There's the button.
Where's it?
Is an 11 hit?
Oh no, sadly
But I
not.
have inspiration.
Yes, you do. Apply. 1d6.
Do it.
3, making it 14.
Yes, it does.
Alright, for 9 slashing, and then for the a booty 1 force damage. And then
Alright.
the second attack is a crit!
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Look at that! And look, so 15 total, including the crit on that.
Okay, you weren't happy with your first shop, so you shop again, this time with more oomph behind it, and you just crack the skull open and it goes down on the ground. It kind of falls behind you because it was clanging to the wall, right? Just slumps
Hell
down
yeah.
into a heap of legs and a butt.
Big butt.
Big
And
butt.
then it's her turn.
Oh, really cool. Okay, Hermione, backed away, you're back in the hallway.
First things first, Monte will telepathically whisper to Soul, "You've done enough, come back." And Soul will use evasive maneuvers using disengage action, and starts barrel rolling all the way to Amatya's pocket.
Yeah, I can make a DC 12 Dex check to not trigger any opportunity
Can it?
attacks.
Can he just take the disengage action?
Yeah, you can also do
what's
that.
Yeah, just takes the disengage action and flies into my pocket.
Alright.
Bye, Soul.
It goes
And
wee.
from the two that I see, which one looks the most injured?
You don't see this one because it's on a wall above the door.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I mean the one that you see the most clearest is
This
the
one.
yeah. Well, you do, yes, definitely that one. That one is basically half in the doorway.
And it's shiny.
And it's shiny. Yeah, that one also has, for the first attack, you get advantage against it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I don't really have attacks. I'm going to shoot 2 electric wind blasts. at it.
Okay, then first one you
Advantage.
roll with advantage, and the second attack you roll-
22 to hit
Yes, for sure. So 9 damage.
and 12 to hit.
No.
So
Hit.
9 damage all in all.
Yes. It kind of dodges away from the second attack after realizing it took damage from that direction. Still, great. You're definitely looking hurt. Okay, Illyria.
You can take the shine off.
Yes, thank you.
Lyria's in a bit of a pickle, isn't she?
Yeah, you're a little bit surrounded there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Is the one? How's the one behind her looking?
That one is looking rough.
She's
hurt.
going to give that a stab. Also again with martial arcanus.
Okay. To repair attacks. A 14, yes.
And sure, she's gonna do the other one on it as well.
Okay. Yes. Well, yep. 2 14s. Does indeed hit. You stab it twice into the side of his butt. Dealing.
Like, what?
That's
No, it's 2 attacks.
That's a lot of damage. It's very...
That's a lot of damage!
It very much slumps down on the ground after twitching a little bit. Kind of
And
rolls
then she, like, whips
over on
around
his back and like crumbles together the legs.
and tries to shock and grasp the one
All right.
in front of her.
Okay, okay. Do it.
Very checks. That's... No.
No, sadly enough. You try to grab one of the legs, but it kind of backs away a little bit away from you, and you miss. Okay. We have one spider left to do a vitality saving throw against the effect. It's a 3, so it takes damage. As it's still there on the wall. Taking 9 damage. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna get... Amartya, are you back in the doorway? No, you're not. You were shooting from afar, right? Your wind blast? Yes. Okay. So this one is gonna crawl over to Nyx instead. So we're gonna get an attack against Nyx, an attack against Aspida, and then an attack against Illyria. So first of all against Nyx. It's an 18.
Oh my god, another shield!
Damn.
Roll that soul check.
Come on.
Do you feel lucky?
Do you feel like it's fun?
I feel shielded.
Yes.
Yes, you do. Alright, an attack against Asfura, a 7, so it doesn't hit. You
Yay.
use your rapier to kind of fight off the mandibles that is trying to like reach your face, and you push it away with your awesome strength. And then against Illyria, it's a 19.
Mm-hmm. That hits, yeah.
You shield?
Oh god.
I do not have shield. I can try to parry it, but I have a feeling I might want to keep one of my parries.
Okay, so you take 9 piercing damage, and then I need you to do a vitality saving throw. A 5. You take the full damage then. 7 damage.
Okay, I'm still standing.
Woo! You had 16 health or something, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, I have the 10
Yeah,
HP.
and
so
then the
now
10
I'm at
HP.
10.
You have 10 HP right now. Okay,
By the
okay.
way, it was like what I got after using all of my hit die the last time we had a rest.
Yeah. Yes. The spider once again comes with his mandibles to kind of like pushes you out of balance with one of his feet, and then bites again into your flesh and takes a little chunk. Looks very happy about itself. Okay, next.
Right, Roo. So there's still a spooter next to me.
Yes.
So even if I do a ranged attack, I'm still doing it with disadvantage.
It's is above you. It's next and above you. It's like straight left of you.
Sure, but I still within melee range, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So since it's in melee range, I would take disadvantage at any attack again. Hmm. Doesn't like the fact that he's going to damage too much. He will use his action to like move the moonbeam in between here.
Okay.
And as the moonbeam casts over Illyria, he will use his bonus action to healing word Illyria
Woo!
at second level.
At second level. Okay.
Second level. Saying, Illyria, stay up. And the healing word comes. The soul check. 25. Nice. So
Nice.
that's 1, and then plus another d4. A total of 8.
Still? That's something.
It ain't nothing.
For sure.
And I will stay there, brave, standing in the doorway.
You
Holding
know,
my ground.
while editing my HP, I'm pretty sure I used my inspiration, right?
What inspiration?
I apparently have like inspiration as in like inspiration marked on my sheet, and I'm really confused now.
As in, roleplay experience, like inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, you might have forgotten about it when you got it. So that's
yeah. I'm just worried about forgetting to mark it off, where I had an issue where it wouldn't save my sheet that I have since fixed.
My turn ends.
yes. Okay. All right. Asvada.
All right. Of these two scooters,
Mhm.
which one looks more hurt? Top or bottom?
This is
Uh,
hard to see underneath, by the way.
Oh,
yeah. Let me move that to the front. Oh no. And then you to the front. There you go. The one attacking Nyx right now has definitely been hurt. The other two hasn't been touched.
okay. I'm gonna get rid of the one that's already kind of oofed. I'll get that out of the way. She will bonus action Realm Martial Champion, and
Okay.
then attack twice.
All right, do it.
Yeah, if the first one doesn't already kill it. Okay.
Yeah, you-
however,
Wave your danger stick up in the air.
11. Does that
And,
miss?
yeah, it misses. It kind of moves backward as it is on the wall, out of your range. 2. Nice, but when it comes back, you like stab it.
Another one force.
Oh, no.
no.
12 in total.
Yes, it's looking very hurt, but it's still up there. It's using its
Okay.
front legs to protect its head once more. Okay. Okay. All right, Amalia, what do you want to do?
Which one next inside his head? This one or this one?
The one that is not in your vision because it's beyond the. It's on the other side of the wall for you.
And I know that.
Then you can see beyond Asphoda and Illyria. You can see too, but I don't think you have. It would be questionable.
Okay, so I'll move inwards again.
Yes.
Do I see him now?
Yes, if you move back to the hallway, or into the doorway, for sure you can look up and see it. You're
Why won't you just die? He's in melee range. He's in melee range.
yeah, you can jump up and
I'm
try to
gonna
stab
shank
it
him. Yeah.
in the toes, basically. Yes.
No. I roll shitty. I roll really shitty.
Oh. It hisses back at you.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right, Lyria, what do you want to do?
I'm rolling so shitty.
Illyria is going to try to hit the one in front of her.
Okay.
You know the drill.
Yes.
Illyria seems somewhat like determined. Most of all because she doesn't want to like go down in front of Asphoda again.
Okay.
It's a pride thing
Oh,
now.
Well, okay. So one stab attack and one electric attack does hit. So roll for damage. Stab it. Backs away. Kind of use his legs to push away your rapier for the second one, but then is surprised by your shucking hands. 14 damage. Still a resounding hit. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 vitality saving throw checks for the moonbeam above that they are so confused over. We got a critical 20 and a 10. So this one over here fails and takes 6. And this one takes 3. As their very souls are scourged from above. And then Yeah, we're gonna get a retaliation attack against Mardia. Threading it with that needle thing doesn't seem to like it.
And Nick's just standing there. So.
For a 10 to hit, well, it hasn't been able to attack you with the whatever's around you.
I'm harmless little butterfly.
Yes.
So,
Hamardia 10 definitely does not hurt you. Then we got an attack against Asveda for a
we're basically
13.
flaming our things around each other.
13 against Asveda.
Miss.
That's a miss as well. This time the mandibles try to bite through your armor, but it can't really get purchased. It kind of slides off. Then against Illyria for 21. Why do I only hit Illyria?
I would like to try to parry that.
Okay, fine.
Parry.
Yes!
It works.
Finally.
That was my last parry.
Oh god, yes, you don't take any damage whatsoever. The mandibles were about to bite into your flesh, but you kind of grab your rapier and like the in between the mandibles.
I'm gonna try to stab back.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do the. Yeah, okay, let's do it. The retort.
16.
Yes.
Retort.
You also get +2 to hit when you do retort.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I need to check over my sheet and check over everything that like changed. It's fine.
Yeah, it was buffed, and the language when it comes to extra attacks were a little bit changed as well. So just double check.
Gotta have it. So that's a d6 plus 8.
Yes.
13.
13, damn. Let's see, which one was the one who actually hit? Yeah, it was the one over here. Okay. The one below you is looking very, very hurt, but it's still standing. There we go. That's the correct amount. Okay. That's the Spooters. Nyx. They're fighting for their home, their lives.
I will look up at the spooter that's next to me, and I will do a quick flash of my eyes as a sacred flame appears above its head, and he must make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
This happens.
A 21.
Okay, and it completely misses the spooter.
Once again, he just climbs away from the spot.
Yeah.
Cinches the dead body below it, though.
I will use, as I stand here, I'll use my bonus action to convert a sorcery point into a first level spell slot.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
You see, Nyx's soul mark kind of do the lighting in it does sort of a quick reverse spin, kind of like that.
Oh. All right, that's for that.
Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna try and finish off this very persistent spooter.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. So bonus action, Realm Martial Champion is gonna attack twice if it doesn't already die in the first hit.
Okay, let's do the first one.
16.
16 to hit and
damage.
13 damage.
Plus 3 force.
Damn. Martha, can you do a quick dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I'm up.
Yeah, Martha. Because there's a big bad spider just falling towards your face right now.
Oh, yeah. Give me some. Let's see, my dex save sheet. Da-da-dum. $19.
Oh yeah, it's the descent is rather slow. You kind of see it happen, and you step out of the way, and you end up in between two legs as it falls down on the ground with his back first, and that's the thing again, where it crawls up his legs around it. Yeah.
Hamatia will raise her hands like an acrobat finishing a drill and landing successfully.
Alright, next
And
attack.
The next attack to the one directly under Asphodel.
Yes, yes.
Okay. It's a 10.
It's a
Boo.
10.
Boo.
Oh, jumps out of the way, clapping his
That's it.
mandibles. Okay, then Hamartia.
Yeah.
Gonna do some more Force Bless.
Yeah, pretty much. Do I have a clear shot on this one? Or do I need to move someone?
I have a clear shot of this spider, but not this spider.
This one is looking hurt, right?
The one, well, both of them are looking hurt.
Okay, so I'm going to get. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this gun. This one.
Okay?
Green blade!
Okay, you raises your hand and go boom, boom. Alright, 4 damage and 9 damage. Yes! He actually gets pushed away into some of the webbing that kind of catches it, and it rolls down on the ground with a shriek, not moving. Okay, one spider left, guys. Illyria, will you exact your revenge?
Spider kebab time.
Spider kebab attack!
Yes. Illyria has had enough of those spiders.
Or just enough.
I've had it with these motherfucking spiders in this motherfucking mansion.
In their home.
You invade.
Wow,
What?
Holy shit.
We just went here and exterminated
Yeah.
the whole spider
Illyria
planet.
has had
Oh my god.
enough.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Who
yes.
is that guy?
Roll
Hell
damage
yeah.
for everything.
Eviscerate. Holy. Wow. That's some damage.
How do you want to do this?
Illyria had enough of those spiders. Illyria wants to get out of here. She just kind of like looks at the spider, finds like a weak point and like gets it like in the belly, and then stabs like one of its eyes out at the same time, like with the other hand like shocking grasping, and she's so done.
God.
Combo attack.
Boreas is impressed.
Yes, that's for sure. Blood for the blood god. Okay. And finally, after that last shock of lightning sizzling through the air, you look around, imagining that the web shall hold more of these creepy crawlies coming through it, but no. It's quiet. Like the grave that you have created.
What about shall we feast on their souls?
Oh, well,
Yeah, did we get some souls out of these boys?
You can try.
Wow.
Alright, you all go to each of your round.
I
And
think we can
you...
get like 2 each.
Yeah, there's, I think it's 9 in total?
7.
Or was it 7?
Oh,
7?
there's some underneath each other. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5,
2,
6,
3.
7. Alright. Okay,
I'm
so we can
gonna...
get one can only have one.
Yes, there's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8! 8!
There's
There's
8.
8!
Wait.
Okay, 2 each.
8.
Yeah, 2 each. Woo.
Woo!
Woo.
These bad boys carry some fragments of 0.5.
0.5 fragments.
Yeah, 0.5 fragments.
So 0.5 plus times 2 is 1.
Oh. Whole soul.
Well, you can combine them, but there's a ritual to do. So right now, you just have 2 0.5 fragments.
Oh, but by the way, can I describe my soul ritual thing?
Oh, yes.
I've never done this. Yeah. Oh man, I've waited for this. Hamatia will pull out from the palm of her hand an autumn leaf, dry, dead, and she will put it in the spider's mouth. And their soul will actually go into the leaf and revitalize it to a lush green leaf, which Hamatia will promptly pick up and eat.
So that's our ritual?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't think
Lyria.
anybody
probably currently in the middle of like plunging a rapier into one of the spiders and like having the soul dance like on top of it and like into her hand is just like that's weird. Like she thinks it, like she has this look for a second and then it just like continues.
Meanwhile, with Aspada's ritual, she goes over to the spider's head, her soul mark glowing bright, and with her size, she raises her foot and crushes it on the spider's head with her halberd slamming down on the body with a sickening crack, and then twist. And then finally, when she pulls out, there's the soul at the tip of her halberd before getting sucked in.
Okay. Sounds like Boreas to me.
Yeah, Boreas wants a display of brutality and dominance. You got it.
No?
There's like what Illyria does, and then there's like what Asphoda does.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Nyx, what do you do?
I go to my two scooters, and as I take a quick look in their mouths real quick just to see like if there's anything moving still. If they're all silent, he will like avoiding the fangs. Shove his hand inside and cast Sacred Flame over and over in his hand until it boils the brain and basically simmers the ooze out of it as it melts around his hand. The soul just remains there.
Are we the bad guys?
Yeah.
So
Like,
let us like do a little summary here. So we have one. So the first one
It's
stabs
brutality.
the creature to death and then makes the soul dance for a little bit. The second one just crushes the skull. The third one eats the soul from a leaf, and the fourth one melts the entire thing. There was nothing left.
Well, it's superiority and or brutality, so it doesn't have to be blood involved. But sure, it definitely works.
I mean, it's not like you could just like go over to the spider and ride its corpse until the soul comes out.
excuse me?
Wait. According
Giddy
to
up, little corpsey.
You can teabag the corpse, and that would be a soul ritual, and that would be acceptable by bonus.
Don't you say that again!
I mean, you know, Cookie has a point.
Let's
I mean,
bring it in again.
It is to show superiority.
Yeah.
This is not no.
You can T-pose over at the body, and it will.
Okay.
Okay.
You're in the room. You look around on the spider, seeing that they're all dead. You take your soul fragments, and you're able to breathe.
So, do you want to explore it?
There was that silvery thing I saw. And Asphoda, because she has a natural explorer, is not impeded by these webs.
No, I kind of move away around her. I guess it's both a little bit about being competent and just nature just bowing to her will, I guess. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. The little thing, I left it there for you. You look down on what seems to be 3 humanoid corpses. They're mostly skeleton now, but there's still a little bit of flesh here and there. But they seem to be gnawed a lot. There's some gnaw wounds also on the skeleton itself. Seems to be the tattered remains of some very moldy robe of some sort, and perhaps could be some leather pieces on the other 2. And you may search them if you want to.
Yes, she will. What role to search?
Can I help her with soul being the flashlight?
Oh yeah, for sure. And do so with advantage as investigation check.
Nice. Investigation at advantage.
Advantage.
16.
16. Yeah. What you first, of course, find that you would already have been able to claim is a silver dagger. It's rather oxidized and might need a bit of a cleanup, but it's there, it looks wicked, and it still looks sharp.
Ooh, a little bit of tarnish, but some elbow grease can't get that off.
Exactly.
Okay. She looks at it, and you've never seen it before, but I know the little moth could totally see. Like Asphida's eyes are usually slits and whatnot, but looking at the big shiny silver dagger, her eyes just go, whoo.
Ooh.
They widen as she stares at it.
You also find yourself lying a little bit discarded. To the side is a torch. It is among another group of torches, but you do stop and take a little bit of an extra look on it, because there are Coptic runes engraved in a circle just underneath where you're supposed to light it on fire. So there's something magical going on with this torch. Has been enchanted with something.
Oh. Her gaze switches to the very special looking torch. Though she doesn't know what the runes say. She'll wave over to Nyx and say, Nyx, you know magic quite well. Or Amarthya. With the runes. Look at this torch.
I'm unsure. I'm glad you have faith in me, as for that. I do know magic. I don't say so myself.
I am afraid that conventional magic is a little bit above my pay grade, but I'll try to see what I can do with it.
And lastly, Asfida, with the corpse that had cloth just on it when it died, you find 2 items. You find yourself a crystal, basically the size of an apple, with a few black dots within, some impurities, but somewhere deep inside of it you see 2 red points of light. And seeing as this is a little bit more of a common item, you recognize it for what it is, that it's a soul gem.
Oh, a soul gem.
Yes.
Oh.
Soul gems are a special type of crystal that is able to hold, like a soul mark, souls and store them. And looking at it, you can see 2 lights coming from within. Cool. And you also find a little stick that is slightly wider in the back and tapers off, and it goes to the tip, and it's been it's this black color on top of this wood that has been what's it called, lacquerat. It's been lacquered with this black color, and in the bottom of it there's a blood agate that has been put into it, and there's also some Coptic runes going like a spiral up this little stick. And first of all, you're like, this looked like a toothpick to me. It's so small. But then you see the Coptic runes once more, and you're like, oh, this might be something.
It's a fancy toothpick.
This is a sus toothpick.
Sus too.
It's a danger.
Please tell me that's what she noted down as.
Yeah, I put it down on my paper as sus stick. How many rooms in this pile, but this. And her eyes just, her pupils dilate at the soul gem in her hands and the silver dagger in her other.
Ooh, treasure. Yeah. So, yeah. Silver dagger, soul gem of unknown quality. And you got yourself a black stick of sus and a torch with runes.
Alright. Black stick of sauce. But yeah, when Onyx or Hamartia looks at the runes on the torch or the runes on the sus stick, does it like ring? Does it look? Any of it look familiar to them? Recognize it?
Well, especially so, I mean, Illyria coming from a very prestigious magical household, she could instantly tell that it's the Coptic runes, and therefore the item has been enchanted with something. The question is what? And both the black stick of sus and the torch has those runes.
Are they the same runes?
No, distinctly different.
I don't know if you can tell from the remains of the bodies you have sifted through if they have any stories to tell as for that. Might their origins be determined? Any markings or armor fragments or anything of that nature?
Let's see. When she was rifling through them, does like anything on their persons, like, tell anything about them before they kick the bucket?
They did have one of them did have a purse, but you only found 4 copper coins in it. The clothing has kind of been torn asunder. The armor as well. You rolled a 16. As you, with Soul's help, as you rifle through it, one of these skeletons or desiccated corpses with the leather armor, you pick up a piece of that leather armor in your hand, and you see engraved into the letter a shield with a scroll and a crossbow in a cross.
She yoinks the shield off from the corpse, kind of dust off the dust and webbing to fully view that you said crossbow.
Yes, it's a scroll in diagonally in one direction and a crossbow diagonally in the other direction, and then like placed above the scroll.
Okay, has she ever seen this emblem before?
Yes, indeed. With they're all over the equipment that Rudolf von Richten has left you.
Oh, Richten had left us. Well, besides these corpses probably being broke in life and possessing odd trinkets, this, however, as she points out the emblem, is all over Van Richten's stuff.
So these were some hopeful hunters looking to capitalize on slaying some undead creatures and met their fates at the hands of our 8-legged friends here.
Perhaps. Or they could have been Van Richten's himself. Gave it to them. Previous adventurers. Same purposes as us. Who knows?
Well, it doesn't give us any information about whose house we are in. Perhaps further in into the room? I don't know. It's sticky and slimy at the same time. It's quite discomforting.
I suppose you get used to it as she walks normally through the webbing.
I do not want to get used to this. This is not something one should. Look, it's sticking to my shoes and oh god, it's going to take forever to
How
cut.
big such a baby, for God's sake?
This coat is all I have left.
Oh my. She's just gonna pick up Nyx and like sling him over like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my god.
Nyx will like attempt to resist in like the most half-hearted amount of ways, like just to make it look like he's not like allowing this, but it's like, no, stop, don't.
Ilaria does make note of that.
If you think this is discomforting, you should see the basement in my house.
Ooh.
Illyria's just like kind of like notes to herself, Nyx really doesn't like dirt.
Being clean is more important than his dignity.
As for the, with Nyx on her shoulder, peruses around to see if there's anything else shiny, out of place, whatever these runes could be associated with.
Oh no, more dead spiders!
I just put them there. I can put them.
Oh no, they're in the line!
Hate themselves.
Make me a perception intelligence, everybody that snoops around. Nyx is very hard for you to do so when you're as a sack of potatoes right now.
Heck, I will still be looking.
Can I do like Hamakia and so for perception thing?
Poison? Does poison?
Oh,
poison
perception. Whoops.
You know,
Uh,
poison.
20.
Yeah, no, does exhaustion work the same in Frostmark?
Yes, the first level you have disadvantage on all skill checks.
Okay.
Yes. Well, right now, Soul is allowing you to see this area and allowing you to make a straight roll. Yeah, but it's not really enough to give advantage. That would be rather broken if he would always do that.
And stim light as well, so theoretically it shouldn't
Yes.
do anything.
True. A little bit though. In the vicinity.
Illyria is just sort of like, kind of like, almost like leaning a little bit like against the wall or something. Just.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like trying to
No.
look like everything's okay, but she's seen better days even with Nyx's support.
Oh god. Yeah, it's very, very hard for all of you. Nyx because he's a sack of potatoes, Illyria because super tired, Amarthya because you can't see that well in the dark. But as for that, you keep your eyes out. You're just a little bit of a glint in your eye of like, ooh, more treasure. But search as you might, there's just a lot of rubble in here and like bat corpses and other like small critters of the forest. There's some spider poop, some spider eggs. And generally, this is just a lot of debris of just random things that have fallen from above and then been weathered by wind and the moisture in the air for many, many years.
I see.
Yes.
She finds no shiny treasures, baubles, or trinkets left around. Just poop and egg sacs. And then, she declares that I think we got all we could out of this room.
Right.
And she'll begin to like head back towards Illyria.
Yes.
As the potato, as he's being carried around, can you just like see some egg sacs and just like click his fingers and cast like sacred flame on them?
Yes. A lot of squishing sounds can be heard.
Wanna make some spooder omelets? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Given our last quarry, did not stay down, I have no guarantee that other things will not come upon us once more. I am extra vigilant these days now to make sure nothing else comes.
You can't just say that you don't like spiders. I don't either.
I am fine with spiders. I just don't like other things coming to up from
I'm
behind
going
us.
to create a minor illusion of a spider crawling on his neck.
Yeah, Nixon is not perturbed by a spider on his neck. He's had many a spider, growing up in Serpool. It's not uncommon.
It's coming to its head now, and it starts dancing back.
Fair.
It's not like you do it when you cast minor illusion. You also do an incantation.
Oh yeah, you're here on the doing.
Yes.
Lorna?
Valeria
Yeah.
gonna like
How many characters?
somewhat like Ray just kind of like leaning down, like leaning towards Hamartia, and just gonna whisper. Hamartia's probably taller than her. You're just gonna like whisper, is like,
I'm
try,
done for. How
like-
tall are you?
oh, Valeria is like only like, I don't know, like 1 meter 60 centimeters or something.
Yeah, Lamatia is 155. You're taller.
Aren't you in like your
No, yes, she is in her 4. Yeah. So 1 is 80.
Cordelia is just gonna lean in to someone that kind of like, you should try dirt next time.
What? Should I say what?
He really doesn't like dirt.
Ooh. Good to know.
Okay.
I didn't actually hear what you said.
Doesn't like dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay, Illyria? You seem a little bit
I'm
floppy.
fine.
Are you sure?
Composure check, empathy check.
Go for
I
it.
don't think you even need a check to notice that she's not fine.
I narrow my eyes and everything seems legit.
No.
Oh yeah, with that probably. I mean,
No, if Julie says it's obvious, it's obvious, Unix.
I mean, we can.
We can
I
take
don't
a
know if
pause
this
for
takes
10
this
minutes
way.
if you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, Illyria.
I don't know if we have time for that, especially after the spiders.
Well, let's hope we don't encounter anything more. And Aspen's gonna put her big old hand on her shoulder and give all her HP lay on hands. 15.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Is
Lyra's-
that enough of a pick-me-up?
As you do that, Lyra's like, yeah, I'm good. But she's kind of like looking towards Asphodel and she's like, I need you to look at something later.
Later or now?
Later, I don't think we have the time right.
Very well then. Because it's a pressing matter. I don't think you can take any more fights should they appear. Much less 27 possible more fights.
26
Perhaps
to be fair.
26. Perhaps we should make more of a haste to this deal.
No, I wouldn't put, in my opinion at least, I wouldn't let the fact that, okay, we encountered a room full of spiders, but at the same time, look what you got out of it. We don't know anything that still exists within this large structure.
I'm quite aware of that. I'm more concerned that a strong breeze would fell Illyria.
Look, I'm saying,
I do still have some tricks up my sleeve.
if you need something more, I can read us all a story and pick you up a little more, but you have to tell me, Illyria. I can't read minds yet.
Well, I could use a little more.
Fine, then we take a little breather, and if you need it, listen to my soothing words for 10 minutes.
I mean,
You go
While-
sit down
while
and then,
Nyx-
like, over here.
yeah. While Nyx does that, Lyria just kind of like turns to Asphoda and is like, I think it's this wound in my chest that I think I got it during that fight.
Wouldn't be surprised if you did. Those are old blades they wield. Who knows what filth could be on them? And happenstance transferred to you. May I see how bad the wound is?
Sure.
Okay.
Lyria just kind of like takes off her armor and like I guess like puts up like or like unbuttons her shirt. So Lyria is Loki just stripping right now.
Okay. Next,
Yeah,
do
just
you
so,
like
like-
stand there smiling or?
Well, first I'm gonna. Well, can I use my inspiration
You're
for
reading a
this?
story.
I'm reading the story of a princess undressing. Wait, no. I want to use my inspiration for the soul check. Is that possible?
Your DM's inspiration you could do. Your story inspiration you could do for everything, whatever you want.
My roleplay inspiration.
Yeah, your roleplay inspiration you can use for whatever
I
you
need
want.
to hold on to that. Okay.
Oh.
I really need to hold on to that soul.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, cool. 17 healing to those words, and Nyx will occasionally have a wandering eye.
So looking at Illyria's wounds, how bad does it look?
Well, usually from healing wounds, they close up completely and perhaps leave just a tiny scar, but usually healing even takes away the scars, magical healing. But here, you can see just above, Illyria's heart, basically. There is some very weird scar tissue that has like formed this web-like structure above the wound, and you can see some pink flesh underneath, meaning it hasn't completely closed itself, or as it should.
But it's not infected, at least.
No, it doesn't look infected now.
Okay. Good news. You're not harboring some nasty disease, something infectious. Bad news, you're not healing right.
I've been feeling quite off ever since.
Clearly, they don't like how it's near your heart.
Well, it could have been in a worse place.
That's true. Hopefully, if we survive after this endeavor, we find you a good healer to get to the bottom of that.
But first we need to get out of here. And sort out this, Hornguard guy?
Yes, that would be correct. Until then, I think it's best you stay away from the front lines.
I will try. I mean, I think with Nyx's help, I might be able to back off if push comes to shove.
Well, are you good with daggers? Anybody, actually?
He's the one who stabs with daggers all the time. Anybody? No? Okay. Completely ignored.
I believe I'm better off with my rapier.
Asphodel turns to Hamarthia after her.
I am currently using a needle as a weapon, so I would very much appreciate an actual dagger.
Asphodel takes out the silver slightly tarnished dagger. She looks at it, looks at Hamarthia, looks at it, and you can tell that every time she looks at the silvery sheen of a shiny dagger, this one specifically, her just a little bit, her eyes just dilate before handing it to her. You'll make better use of it than I.
Oh, thank you. And Hamata is going to slip it. She's going to take out the needle from its hiding space, and she will slip the dagger in her arm, where the hidden contraption is.
And as she hands it, you can tell that there was a little bit of a resistance from as her not wanting to let go, but she does.
I mean,
shortly.
If you really want it,
No,
it's.
I am not fantastic with daggers. It is just captivating to the eye.
Very good. After I die, you'll get my dagger.
I don't quite plan on it.
Well, so after we kill Morganfa or Stad, whatever the hell you want to kill, you get my dagger.
We'll see how those turn.
Thank you.
Ah, right, of course. I am not used to being handed over things. My apologies first. And second of all, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay.
You're welcome. Yeah. I suppose we proceed. If we are all rested from here.
Will we have a moment if you just let me finish this part of the story? It's 10 minutes cast, so.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You sit down, have a little bit of a few rations that you have with you, because it's dinner time.
I will use minor illusions to create effects and give a little bit flavor to the story.
All right. And then you just breathe and eat, sit down on the cold marble floor. And a bit later, you're ready to move again. Okay, where are we going? Where are we headed?
This door.
Remember when I said you felt undead in front of you?
Ah, shit. There's the left and the front. How about above?
You were standing over here, and I said, in front of you on this level, you have 2 sources. Then far to your left, you have 3 sources. And then above you, there's a lot.
Okay, so the left has the least after the right. Okay. This door.
All right. Let's go to the scene instead. Here we go. You walk past the one that is the second pair of door that is immediately to your left. Make me a perception composure check, please.
Sure. Perception composure.
Yes, please.
Poop, it's 9.
Okay. Well, you can carry on going. And you open the door. There's definitely some oil that needs to be applied to these hinges, because once again, this is a very grating sound of iron against iron. as you look into a rather dark room that holds several barrels in wooden braces along both walls, and it smells quite strong of mold here.
Okay. She just kind of like she gives out a huff to get the mold out of her schnoz.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty dark, right?
Yes,
Right.
there's no source of light in here.
Okay. Then in that case, I have nothing to spark a light. She'll wave over a Nyx. Or yeah, either one. Like holding up the torch with the runes on it, and say,
Ooh.
"You think you can light this torch up?"
I mean, it looks. Is there anything special about this torch? I mean, it's got some runes on it, so one can assume it is enchanted. But
Yes.
one
Thank you.
doesn't. I mean, I can just light it up and see what happens. But
Yes. Think it's a good time to find out. Earlier than ever.
right.
I'm just going to take a step back from the at all.
I mean, what's the worst can happen? Spiders? And he'll take the torch from Asphodel, and I don't know how this works. Does he can he just turn it on? Like, can he spark it?
With your tinderbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, you create a little spark that you have close to the source you want to light on fire, and that you do. And immediately as the spark touches the wood, there's a soft, pulsating light that shines through the runes once, and they die down. And instead of getting that full glow of a warm yellow and orange and a warm sensation around this torch, instead a turquoise kind of flame spreads on top of this torch that sheds no heat.
Does it cast light? Like, is it illuminating the room?
Yes. It's has the same effect as a normal torch. But you lean in and look at it a little bit closer, and you can see this bluish greenish flames actually doesn't bite into the wood at all. It just hangs around it like a crown.
If I don't notice any heat of it, I tentatively put my finger in it.
No, you don't burn yourself.
I put my hand in it.
Your hand is bathed in this ghost fire.
I take out my hand from the fire and I look at Asphodel and say, "Well, I guess I'm immune to fire now." Look at me.
Ah, Asphodel puts her hand in the flame as well. Oh, would
Yeah.
you look at that?
Yeah,
A
no
cold
effect.
fire.
Yeah, but you're cold on the inside. It's nothing can hurt you.
Illyria's gotta put her hand in it.
Okay, fine.
Safe it.
It's strange, spooky ghost fire that doesn't actually hurt anyone, but you can still see.
I mean, if you think you're immune to fire, we can still try that.
I was just trying to lighten the mood, Illyria. I didn't expect you all to stick your hand in the fire. I mean, who does that?
Well, that could be said about you. You stuck it in first.
This was a calculated scientific approach. I didn't just, shoop fire. No, but nevertheless, it is what it is. But hey, look, barrels, a jackpot. Do you think there's alcohol in there?
If there is, I think it might have molded. And Asphora's gonna try and crack open a barrel.
I'm pretty sure this is not what we're looking for.
You crack open it's a little bit of mold that I kind of like created a rim around it, so you have to use quite a lot of force, and actually one plank kind of breaks, and you stare into perhaps 10 centimeters of liquid furthest down that has these moss basically growing on it, and a stench that is sour. So sour.
She puts the plank back on top.
But standing
gonna-
there, Nyx, and she holding that blue greenish light in her hand, you can read on the barrel where it says "Champagne de l'Estompe."
Oh no. It is the. It can't be. I
What?
mean, it doesn't smell like, but
Are you seriously going to try Napoli beverages now?
no,
What is it?
Okay, so Champagne de la Stump, it's like the best of the best from Barovia. It's not like you get this readily. It's not everyone has this. Like Strahd had it, but I haven't seen this in Barovia for such a long time. And-
Matt. Oh, go on.
I mean, this is probably from a long time.
I mean, the best of Barovia is like saying this is the largest, most beautiful piece of feces in the entire world. That's not really saying a lot.
My
A
point
lyric.
is that
Also
if
little.
it's been here a long time, then it must have, this place must have existed during the time in which it was exported. So it gives us a time frame.
And that's a good point. Not to mention that if this is one of the finest champagnes, as she looks down at the mold, the moss growing on top of this liquid, then whoever used to live here was very wealthy, and that's quite unusual for Yargan purifiers. We're not wealthy in this sort of sense, to have fancy champagne barrels lying around.
So, do you think there's a possibility that these people here weren't exactly on the up and up when it came to being an argent purifier? And I mean, champagne of this quality, alcohol of this quality, at least as far as my memory serves, it did not come cheaply. And so, if the previous tenants, or maybe the current tenants, who could really say, maybe they're the same, if they imbibed and were interested in the fine qualities of life that Barovia has to offer, which let me be the first to admit there aren't that many. But if they were enticed by frivolity and strayed from the path of righteousness, might that also be something about falling from grace, a curse,
Maybe.
bad
This is-
penance?
Okay, I have a crazy hypothesis. What if the people here are not the Argent purifiers that we know of now, but rather some sort of predecessor?
Well, we
Or-
know it's a predecessor because if they've been here this long, and Asphodel is under no impression that the Protectorate has ever sent any people through the mists, then they are here way before anyone realized that they were here.
There are also probably enough differences to suggest that, well, either they developed from the argent purifiers we know outside of here, or
Or
the
the Argent
Argent.
purifiers outside were descended from these people.
Yeah.
They could also be, maybe, they diverged from each other or the same organization in some point in time. I'm not too well versed in the history of the Argent purifiers. Elia just kind of looks over to Asfara.
Well, neither am I, but all organizations had to stem from somewhere, and to start anything with armor, weapons, people, you need money. And she kind of like taps her foot on the big old barrel, and it seems that this person had plenty. For all I know, this could be where it started.
Well, what started?
The Argon purifiers.
What is the goal of the organ purifiers again? For the uneducated?
Well, let's see. It's a small little knightly order. And a good and quite popular within the Protectorate's army. But they, overall, are motivated to slay and destroy vampires.
Oh, and they didn't bother to send Count Borovia for hundreds of years because...
It could be that, like, say if this place was the origins of the Argent purifiers, and as old as this disgusting barrel is, it could be before Strahd ever had his curse, before any walls or barriers ever existed. Maybe. Who knows? But either way, a split happened. Some of them were here, others are now outside, slaying vampires.
Were vampires a problem before Strahd? Weren't your orders aware of?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Be right back.
Oh no! As for
No.
getting a phone call.
As
Be right back.
the chirping of crickets and distracts Asada, Nix's attention will just like drift his eyes around the room, and he's just gonna look to see if there's anything more than just barrels up in.
I'm back. It said something about enrollment that I'm not aware of, so I just hung up.
That's completely fair.
But where were we?
Bib, you can see in the room, as I said, there's 4 barrels in here, and they're the kind of barrels that are. It's not the normal kind of barrels. These are the ones that almost reach up to the ceiling. And you have, as you walk further into the room, you see one plaque that indeed said Champagne de la Stump, 2 that said Red Dragon Crush, and 1 that was Purple Dragon Mash. Purple Great Mash, I mean.
So they had a whole range.
Mm-hmm.
They had all of it.
Yeah. And there's some discarded crates holding nothing inside, and mold and some random cloth. It seems to be a rather forgotten room, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, that's what you were saying.
Oh, I totally forgot where I was.
I asked if vampires were a problem before Strahd.
To Asphida's knowledge, was there? Do I need to roll a history check, DM?
Make me a general intelligence check so I know how much I can tell you.
Okay, general intelligence. It's
Yes.
just a straight 20.
Yes. It won't be hard. 'Cause this is like. It's the
Because you
You don't know.
Oh!
Fumes in this room.
A brain fart.
Aspera was so. Okay. Aspera brain farted so much that Aeronox left the channel.
would have paid no attention to history class.
Apparently not.
She thought it was not related.
No, that's
You
not
see
needed.
a vampire, you kill a vampire.
Well, I think Illyria though can make a intelligence check for this, right? Roll with advantage.
That one. I mean, if he turned it to roll it.
Yeah, and she ponders for a bit before saying, I'm going to be honest, I'm not quite sure. When it came to the history of vampire slaying, I didn't pay any attention to it.
Okay, so Illyria, remember you muted. You there was an empire of vampires before
Yeah.
the Saravage Empire attacked the Shay Empress, and things were kind of calm from what you know of history back then. But there were vampires around in the Shay's court, and then the Saravage attacked, and then everything just. Then the Saravage, the Fire Nation
And then
attacked.
the vampire attacked.
Yes, and everything just became very chaotic,
Well, there was an empire that was attacked by the Zarovich Empire before, so vampires have always been a thing around the, was it an archipelago?
Yeah, Karnas.
Vampires have always been around Karnas. Well, that is until the Protectorate showed up. Or, well...
Do you know when they did?
You're not entirely sure of the specific date, but after the Saravich Empire won, they fractured into smaller pieces, and then those pieces waged war against each other for a couple centuries, and then a handful of generations ago, the Protectorate rose and stabbed their vampire masters in the back and took control of the northern area of Karnas.
It was like, well, I don't know, a couple of generations ago?
Wait, did you say Zarovich Empire?
Yes.
Wait. Isn't that...
Yes. Wait, Illyria just kind of looks at Asphodel and is like, did you not realize that?
No.
Are you kidding?
No. Like I said, I paid no attention to history.
And they sent you to deal with Strad.
Like, neither did I, but hence my surprise when we learned about the Count's identity.
Wait, so it's not common knowledge that Strad is... here?
Well, as far as the Protectorate was concerned, this place was uninhabited, question mark?
I mean... yes. Didn't really call it habitable.
Looking
That
at
is not the point. We did not know this place existed.
You didn't. But what about the Vistani going about and collecting supplies and not getting them from the thin air?
then you could say they kept you very hush. Whoever gave you supplies made sure nobody knew of you.
Oh, God.
Is there a year on this barrel of nasty champagne or any of these nasty alcohol barrels?
Yeah. This is not really a kind of wine storage where you show off the year. This is meant for volume, so they probably have been refilled whenever a barrel started to become empty. And then it was tapped in the liters for whatever event or occasion that you required it.
Wait a second. This is clearly from a time where there was at least still vampires and the Tsarevich Empire was still around.
What makes you say that?
Well, it would make sense, right?
It would have to be. Maybe whatever happened to the fall of the Tsarevich Empire happened here. in
I'm just
little Savoie.
saying, what would the Argent Purifiers do here?
I guess we'll find out the more we snoop around.
Oh, snooping.
And so we must snoop more.
Oh, by the way, so what did you find once you were done scouting?
Oh! A lot of stone.
Oh, stone. Okay. Did you find any fun?
A lot of
Okay.
wood. A lot of cobwebs. Where icky spiders can hide.
Big spiders or little spiders?
But they're big to me. But not big to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, just so you didn't find anything special, right?
I don't like all this stone.
Mm. Do you see any door open or any door looking particularly fancy?
No.
Mm. Alright, so you did well, but I think you should rest now.
Yeah, I don't like flying around being stuck in a cobweb all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
And we don't want that. We need to keep you safe.
I hate spiders.
Me too. Kind of cute.
Alright, and goes to hide in your pocket. Okay, we got one more door right here, and then we're gonna call it quits after that. Unless you wanna just ignore that door, that also works.
Hold it up.
No, we still haven't found really any information. I think we keep looking.
Okay, go into this one over here then.
I thought we already went to that one. I thought we were going to this one now.
No, we did that one.
Yes.
This
Okay.
one, and now we're
Okay.
doing that one.
Yeah, because you pointed towards the further one away, and I was like, okay, let me go for
Okay.
this door. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you open the door. This is what you see.
Death!
Destruction.
Carnage.
Tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircle this parlor. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs half askew from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds. And you find also a dark hearth that dominates the west wall. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with some kind of female effigy carved into its lid.
Well, this is not creepy at all.
Well, if there's anything I know about coffins like that, There may be something in it.
Did you get any sense of undead this way, Aswata?
I did. A few.
Right. So.
They were
the
quite
last
a
thing-
few meters away, though. Like, we're talking like 50 or something.
To
your left.
Oh, okay. So not immediately to the left.
Yes.
Okay, so then no, I guess.
Maybe not this one. Well,
Let's
shall I
see.
do the honors?
I mean, I don't know how often you can do this, Aswata. I wouldn't want to exhaust you.
I can do it all day. Might wanna... Yes, but you might wanna stand back. Who knows what might jump out to this coffin.
Oh, I thought you meant just to have a look-see through the mind's eye kind of thing. But sure, yeah. I will take a step back.
Okay.
With Aspada's halberd and reach, she is going to try and open up the coffin.
Okay, it takes a little bit of finagling to do so with these tools, but eventually you get it open, and inside you find shelves with shattered glass and a few
bar.
decanters, and you realize that you're looking into like, mostly smashed up wine cabinet / bar.
This is a ridiculous wine cabinet! Who does this? A coffin with a woman on it just to put a shelf.
Quite distasteful.
Okay, Aswata. I mean, why so triggered?
This is a rather morbid sense of decor.
This is bad taste.
I want everybody to make a perception composure, please.
For the bad taste, yeah.
Mm.
So,
Okay, make a tacky save.
Oh, a little bit better. 18.
Okay.
wait, you said perception composure, right?
Yes.
Moment.
Aspera takes a look-see. And Amartya.
Moment.
Beep, 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 beep.
One moment. $20.
20. Okay. So, as you're standing there complaining about the bad taste of this coffin wine cabinet, Aspera, Amartya, you can hear the tiniest behind you.
I pull out my dagger and turn around.
Yeah, she's ready to the stab at who's hissing at her.
You turn around, look about. There's nothing. There's nothing there. You hear it again. And you kind of hone in on the sound. It's coming from the fireplace.
Did we just disturb a wine cabinet ghost?
This is ridiculous.
Ooh, wine cabinet ghost. That's
And Aspida readies herself to stab at whatever comes out from the fireplace.
I'm going to prepare windglass.
Okay. You all kind of like prepare yourself. Illyria, Nixie notice that something is going on, but just watching your friends react to something over the fireplace. Aspida, do you approach?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk forward to this picture shows it's a lit, but it's there's nothing there. You don't see anything at first that could have produced that sound. Indeed, you don't see anything at all until
You do.
your eyes narrow in on a tiny part of the ash moving. It seems to be a black coal mass of some sort that has the tiniest glow of red that keeps some kind of warmth in it despite the fireplace being cold. The ember opens up a tiny, tiny maw, bites down on a piece of charred wood nearby, and tries to rather feebly drag it towards itself, but it's not strong enough, struggling with the weight of it with another tiny, angry hiss.
Hell no! She's stabbing at it.
I'm gonna blast it to hell.
Okay.
How to try to help it. But I don't know.
Nah, this is gonna be a fireplace mimic.
That's an extra 20.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh, how much did I? If I hit, I'm smiting it.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm smiting it. For 6 slashing, 10 cold.
Okay. All right. There's a huge explosion of like ash going everywhere in the air as several pieces of coal starts like raining out of the fireplace, and then Asphodus big halberd comes down and trying to hit whatever is left of it. You can see you have blasted off parts of it, so it becomes even smaller. You can hear the tiny as it rolls around with what is left of the ash inside of the fireplace, and is trying to get as far away into the corner as possible from you. You can see now that it has tiny legs and a tail, and then just a coal maw.
Oh, Asphodus is gonna swoop in and try to catch it.
What are you guys doing?
What the hell are you doing?
We are handling a threat, citizen. Let the adventure take care of it.
You swoop in. It tries to roll away again, and it does so a few times, kind of jumping over your hand as you're trying to catch it because it's so small. But eventually you capture it, it doesn't hurt you, even though it has that little fire glow to it. It doesn't actually give off any kind of heat, and you have it captured in your hands that have clapped together, and you can feel it kind of panicking inside, like running into your hand over and over again, trying to find a way to escape.
I got something.
Was that the fire cabinet ghost thing?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
but I don't think it's a ghost.
Aww,
What is it after that?
a bush.
She's going to carefully squeeze her hand, like narrow the walls closer and closer, so she has a firm grip on whatever this is. What does it feel like?
It doesn't crumble like coal would in your hand. It definitely feels like it's more like some kind of mass that dresses in the shape and the look of coal. It seems more rather smooth to your touch and rather cold.
Okay. Once she, squeezes in so that one hand can firmly wrap around it, she'll remove her other hand so we can like reveal what it is.
And you're looking down, like holding it by its body, a rather long body with four limbs, a tail, a long head, a long throat, and then that head on top with a big maw, and two small orange eyes, and it hisses at you and tries to bite you in your thumb muscle, but it doesn't hurt at all. It's a very cold touch that kind of pinches you a little bit, and then it looks up at you again and hisses at you.
Yeah, she's gonna hiss back. Just like baring the teeth at it.
What is it? That's what
Does she recognize whatever this thing is?
It looks like a tiny lizard made out of coal, but it feels smooth and cold in your hand. So all in all, it's very confusing.
I think we should give it.
Seems like
I have no idea
animal.
what it is. I've never seen anything like it, or felt anything like it.
Could be a threat. We should kill it.
Why are you so eager to kill this, Amatia? Do you know what this is?
No, and that scares me quite a bit. Oh, it is a flame light, and we are standing in a place with a lot of flammable things, and if we're influenced, who knows what happens.
So
Let me take a look. Maybe I've
Oh.
seen something similar.
Okay. Master will keep a firm grasp on it. Would this thing be considered a beast? Or an animal?
No. None of those
No?
things.
Okay, none of those things. Okay. She can't communicate with it. But yeah. She can have Nyx take a gander at it as she holds it.
Alright. What do you want to do? Nyx.
I mean, I want to take a look at it in the light of the green torch, I guess.
Alright.
And see if it resembles something that I may have heard about or seen before. Stories, things like that.
Make me a occult with intelligence just to see what you get. Fun times. Eight.
Oh, that's great.
You're very confused. Like all of this is very strange.
I bring the torch closer to it. Does it
Yeah.
does it react to like flame or something like that?
Yeah, it actually moves his head towards it and seems to struggle in Asphoda's grip towards it.
Is it hurting you, Asphoda?
No. It's a little bitey, but it doesn't hurt.
Well, it doesn't look like it's a natural beast as far as I can see. It seemed to be attracted to the sight of fire, at least, and I don't know if there's creatures that enjoy the spark of flame. If it's not hurting you, it's your call what you want to do with it, but I don't know if you're expecting to find a pet.
No, I'm not. But I will take Hamarthia's stance on it. For all I know. Yeah?
The little thing grows very frustrated, hisses again, and you can feel like part of its lungs bellowing out, kind of like balloon in your hand, and then from its mouth it seems to exude some air that hits you in the face and it's just a cold breeze. But as it goes over your face, and you blink for a second, you see a white blizzard, and hears the flaps of something big approaching from behind.
She turns around quickly.
There's nothing there.
You okay, Asa?
Is she back? Is she still in the blizzard?
Oh yeah, it was only for a second as you were blinking. It was very fast, like a flash.
with this in mind, caused by a little tiny, lizard, her grip tightens on it until she crushes it to death.
Alright. Before you can see any blood or anything that could be its inside, it explodes in a smoky cloud of faintly of a lizard with 2 great wings. And that's when we're going to end tonight's episode of Curse of Mother Mystery.
Kill the dragon.
Hell yeah!